You are watching the Old Zealand, a minesweeper champion, the Dragon of Portugal, Vice Captain America, the world's fourth greatest forehead, and a geography semi-finalist at the World Championships. Zealand! That was as cursed as I expected. Definitely cursed. You say that harmony though? Zealand or something. Donkey's flip-flop. Thanks to the 9. Oh wait, no, who was that? That was Magano. Thank you for the 10 months, the Twitch Prime, my dude. Luke Blank, thank you for the 16 months, the Prime.
Online gaming community.
Donkey, thank you for the 9. Congrats on your Twitch, child.
This time 23 months ago I was having daily panic attacks and wondering if the world was ending. Today I'm halfway through grad school, working a job I love, and part of an incredible online community. Love you, Zed.
Hey, Reed! Thank you for the great work. By the way, that is the designer of the American database, the American Tiers database. Thank you for your great work on that. Being the head of our database team at Zealand Corp. Designing databases all over the place. Thank you, Reed, and for being a great mod as well. You know, all that stuff, Reed. Thank you. And thank you for the 23 months. Despelake, thank you for the 2. My dude, Roberto, thank you so much for the 7. Welcome, guys. I hope you had a great day today. You had a great day? I'm like, yes, I had a great day. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you did. Hopefully you did. Because we have transfers today, and there is nothing that will make you more optimistic about the coming season and us closing our 3-point gap with Salzburg than a transfer window. Show us the budget. You're just not ready for it. You're not ready for the budget, chat. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not ready for the budget. You're just not ready for it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Let's go, dude. Yes. Yes. Now they haven't set the budget yet. That's the budget we have right now. We haven't gotten like our new budget yet. Stonks. I know. Hi, thank you for the 4 months. My dude, I have a friend who loves to golf, but they're always worried about playing when the landscapes are near. They don't want to hit a hole in one. Oh, come on. You're lucky I read that wrong. Jake, thank you for the 5 months. Longest relationship I've ever been in. You get there, Jake. You know, I'm all part of the... everything happens for a reason. I'm all part of the process. So, I'm calling it. You'll have a $0 transfer budget. You know how mad I'll be if I end up with a $0 transfer? I will be... Third straight year in Europe. We need to start acting like we belong there. All right, I'm tired of this whole preseason team meeting. Like, oh, gee, I don't know. Let's try not to get relegated again. Let's avoid relegation. Now, we need our team to expect more. We need our team to expect more. Is that bit mainly based on reputation, that ambition? Signing of the season was Mutaraji. Yay, Ismail. We ended 10 points behind before the league split, so. Border delighted. Thanks, board. Look at that. We went up in sponsorship, broadcast revenue, hospitality, competition prize money. How could you not increase our budget? Most important thing, of course, Asensio, Ilko, Anderson, Rodriguez, and Mutaraji have received the 5 biggest jersey purchases. Apparently, Pavel Ilko is a very popular lad. Who would have known? Best 11 was Rodriguez, Asensio, Vanderhorst, Ilko, Mutaraji, Gavrich, Javi Vasquez, baby. Played so much that he made the best 11 and it just didn't matter. I won 2 Coach of the Year awards. I'm just that cool.
Do I smell golden bacon? Delicious.
I'm just that cool. Right? Oh, congrats on your golden bacon, God Crep. There you go.
Up the Dorfers.
Gary's a little excited about it. Nadal, up the Dorfers. Thank you for the 3 with a Twitch Prime. Heptic's like it's the big one. We've had a child.
It's the big one.
So the meetings of this game need to be fixed. I was top of the league with like 6 games to go and winning the title. The next win, playing in the last place team, told my guys you can win the title today. Let's do it. They got mad saying don't put pressure on us. That's why I don't do those meetings. Those like title chasing meetings. I don't like them. Fans player of the season was Brodniak. He was young player of the season. Goal of the season went to Pavel Ilko, and yet for some reason we can't watch it, unfortunately. Asensio was top goal scorer and leading assister this year, and most player of the match awards. Highest average rating was Bojan Brodniak. Very inconsistent player, Bojan. Very inconsistent. Records broken. Joe Croston broke most shutouts in a season. So you think Blockman was good? Joey Croston had 19 shutouts this year. Player of the match awards in a season, Asensio broke that record. Worst discipline. Easy for Nick Lima. 16 yellow cards, 4 red cards. Shatters discipline records on both. He's just that good. Highest fee received, Jamal Blackman for 8.38 million. Highest fee paid, 1.8 million for Nemanja Gavrich. Fastest goal, Anderson scored in 48 seconds, and Ilko was the youngest goal scorer at 17 years and 50 days. Work within payroll budget, build a new stadium. Yeah, well, working within the payroll budget is going to be difficult. So they want minimum 2-year contracts for first-team players. What if I get rid of that? Hey, okay, build the new stadium. Just get rid of my minimum contract requirement. I like having complete freedom to build teams as I see fit. All right, into the season meeting. What do you think they want? I'm aiming to challenge for the title. Definitely not. Finish in a top 3 league place. I'm aiming to make the playoffs. Probably. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Give a good of our count of ourselves to the Champions League. I know that's what you all care about. Thanks very much. Have a good break, everybody. Have a good break. See you soon. It's really not that long. Off season here isn't that long because we have like 2 off seasons. Right? We have 2 off seasons. Kyle, thank you for the 10 months, my dude, and doing it with the Twitch Prime, spending more money. Don't get relegated. Yeah, no, we're expecting to be in the playoffs. Hey! Hey! They've expanded my budget. Honestly, more than I thought, which is why I'm celebrating. They almost caught the payroll budget up to what we're already spending, which... And they've given me $600,000 in transfer budget with 70% retention. Dance on them. Let's increase the percent of transfer revenue retained, please. The board announced plans to invest $42 million in an 18,789 seat stadium with undersoil heating in the city of Vienna.
What do you have for breakfast?
The Karl East Stadium, named after one of our heroes, apparently, is going to be constructed. Been granted permission to build a new stadium. Board secured a loan of $35 million to help finance the project. Additional funding for the project has been secured with a stadium sponsorship deal worth $21.5 million and $7.75 million raised by enabling new developments in the site of the proposed stadium. So we also get 25% of gate receipts as rent for anybody else that rents out the ground. It's generally great. Great moves for the club. Great moves for the club, chat. We're doing it. There, we're doing it. 1.5 years of construction. The Karl Easdal Do 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 do. Should be called the Neue Fachplatz. Now I'm gonna let them name it what they want. We're a club with rich old history. Now we're finally building a big stadium. You know, oh, let's go. We're up to 85% transfer revenue retention. I am planning on selling some people, so that's ideal. Assessing who exactly we would want to sell, part of the game. Don't think it's Boyan Brodniak, but like if we sort by value of players, Bobby Smith's very valuable. Yilko's very valuable. So we have to wait. The issue with Croston is he's either going to move or we survive this transfer window and then we should be able to offer him a new contract after we survive the transfer window. Van der Horst is still just 20 years old. I feel like he's older when I look at him, but he's still 20 years old. Dude's got a bright future, man. He's got a bright future. Let's see. We're bringing in the striker. What if we moved Raul Asensio? Yeah, I know. He was just the leading goal scorer, leading assister from the past season. Well, that means that he would have good value. May not okay, he wouldn't react well to being offered out. Fair enough. Pablo? Cool. Nobody wants to leave. We're going to need interest from good clubs as we close in on the actual transfer window. Interest from good clubs. Derby County wants Nick Lima. Them championship clubs have some money. The championship clubs have some money, chat. Who do you want to sell? If we could sell somebody, who would you sell? Who would you sell? We'll see if they put offers in. Right? Schmidt's contract's expiring. Says Lima. Raul Asensio. Javi Vasquez is already gone. Darby, you're loaded, mate. It's 5 years in the future.
A mortician told me metal coffins are becoming more popular, but the trend with glass coffins remains to be seen.
I'm going to go with a B+ on that, Tyler. Thank you for the 13 months. Sort the fullbacks. I mean, we have Bobby Smith at left back, right? Bobby Smith is a beast. Oh, we finally get rid of Lucas Hinterseer. Can you believe he was still under contract at the club? 2 years of full wage loans. Vince Brody. You think Vince Brody's time is up? Beer if we can find another defender. Why are you still in the bottom left? I don't know, man. I'm moving around. I can go up here. Hang out for a little bit. Yeah, if we get a really high bid for somebody. That's the thing, is I feel like we're going to let the market dictate this a bit. I do feel like we are going to get a serious offer. Oh my goodness. Jonatas. Our scout Jonatas is going to be on the move. I don't know if I could take this. Where did we send Jonatas? He was our Portugal scout. Oh, he was doing a great job too. But if $125,000, just, I mean, I'll take it. That's $125,000 for a scout. From a boy, Jonatas. You really need Zealand himself. No! I'm not leaving. I love democracy. Good call. Van der Horst no better playing killer through balls. Well, it's not exactly somebody that's learning. What's this? Europa League final is Roma Chelsea. Oh, Gabby Jesus brings Chelsea another Europa League title. Greatness. Work the resign. Yeah, it's true. Chat has spoken. We are done. Television revenue, just 60,000, really? I mean, come on, we made the knockout stage. Harry Kane was the top goal scorer in the Europa League. Yarimchuk leading assister. Mohamed Simikan had the highest average rating. Where was Tottenham? Of course, they had the highest goal scorer and highest average rating and managed to not win. Or get to the final, for that matter. Next season, you might be able to survive relegation. Dude, I hope. It's going to be close. You know, it's going to be close. Going to be close. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. All right, maybe we can. Maybe we can't. We'll see.
I was abducted by aliens lately. They made me clean my room and do all sorts of chores. Turns out I was on the mothership.
It's a B, Dutchy. Thank you for the 5 months. Ma, I don't want to take the trash out. Ma! Ah! Who else we finished scouting? The 19-year-old goalkeeper from Latvia, Alexander Sveinberg. So we finally finished Vid Coderman. I mean, goodness. I really want to sign Vid Coderman. He's an outstanding left back that would make a huge difference for our club for years. But it's hard to poach a guy from the Bundesliga. Didn't even play this year, Vid Coderman. That's crazy. There's no way Colin's got somebody that's that much better than that guy. That he just doesn't play at all. He must just really hate him there. There's no way that's not... There's no way that's not personal. Scott Candage for the nice recommendation. Imbesh, I don't care. Potential relegation release clause target 1.7 for Simone Bandura. No. Andrea Mercado. 8 million. Leave me out of it. $8 million. What do I look like? I look like I'm made of money to you. I look like I am made of money to you. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Intel full knowledge on him. That works. $8 million for some random guy. I'm offended. Can't go wrong with a Slovenian player or Slovakian player, as we've discovered. Slovenia or Slovakia, our entire team. This dude's contract is going to end. And while he would ask for a lot of money, he wouldn't ask for a prohibitive amount of money, I don't think. Giuliano Galoppo. Another guy. Leaving the Premier League. It's not that good. I've been keeping an eye on that guy because he's been on the loan list. Throw him on the prospective loan situation. Hey, buddy. Okay, we gotta wait. Hey, buddy. Hey. How you doing? Just been tracking him for the loan opportunities. We need to get, you know, ahead a little bit where people are going to start offering us.
Means nothing to them.
Smooth, we'd heard it before, but I really do love that dad joke. I do love that dad joke.
So I need
Thank you for the
help.
7 months.
My robot is nearing completion. Would you prefer the bot to be named Zealand Slammer or Zealand the Cannon Shannon?
Definitely the Cannon. Zealand the Cannon Shannon, absolutely Sam FM, and I appreciate you asking. You know, it's a lot of fun. Also, Otto, thank you for the 29 months. Thank you for being a fantastic part of the Hammers. Thank you. Tobley with the 5 months said, what do goalies have for breakfast? Beans on post. Oh, good. Daniele Donnarumma speaks good German just in time to leave. That's really nice. I'm glad he finished his course. He got something out of playing here. PSG have won the Champions League. Unbelievable. Paris Saint-Germain, for the first time in their history, have won the Champions League. It's Nuno Mendes, the 104th minute, over Liverpool. Paris Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain. PSG. Brilliant. They still have Nuno. Biggest overachievers are Dortmund. Biggest underachievers? No! They made the biggest underachievers Shakhtar after we beat them in the second qualifying round. That is so mean. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it, dude. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Dude. When are you going to introduce the blue bacon emote? No, you've got diamond bacon, Otto. You've had diamond bacon. That's the 2 years subscribed. That's the 2 years subscribed. Duvet, what's up? Thanks for the 5 months with the Prime. Thanks for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. We do have a lookup for Uriel Celli. Plays the cello. And, you know, it's fun. It's just generally good. Oh, we have 2. Jaden Oosterwolde. All right. Uram, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. And a Hawaiian Hippo coming in with the 4 months. I see you. Did we get the... Oh, somebody's going for Ruzek. Yeah, we're going to let Marcus Ruzek go. Is he trained here, though? Is he trained in Austria? He is. Ruzek. I'll keep you around. You want to be around for another year. That's a little rich for my blood, though. You want a pay raise? 32 years old? It's a little rich for my blood. 1 year extension for final season. Don't like that either. Ruzek became a reliable option, but... you know, I don't know.
Hundreds of years ago, before crowbars were invented, crows just used to drink at home.
Yeah, it must have sucked for crows, dude. Human Power, thanks for the 3 months as well.
Let's go.
Naberto, crows used to drink at home after those crowbars were invented. Of course, there's Anthony Schmidt, who wants to be a regular starter in the most I can. Oh my goodness, he's willing to take impact sub.
How do non-binary ninjas kill people?
They slash them. I gave that joke an A the first time we heard it, sir. That's only the second time we've ever heard it. It's very good. But Naberto, I'm going to go with a B- on yours. It was the first time I'd heard it, and a hearty congratulations to you. Apparently, Anthony Schmidt is willing to negotiate on an impact sub deal. Because we would not be able to register him likely for Europe, but it would be nice to have a dude who can perform at this level under contract. Anderson's open to speaking to other clubs. Cool. We might open up that early. We might open things up for Gabriel Capani as well. Look to move him on. Keep Mutaraji. Keep Anthony Schmidt. Okay. If I can get Schmidt down with like an incentivized contract on incentives that he won't hit, like team of the year bonuses and stuff, I would actually keep him for another year. Which is crazy. Oh, will you just go away? Top goal scorer in the division, assist bonus, which would be pretty high. incentivize the passing, you know. Oh, come on. Oh, come on!
Happy 9 months, Zia. Can't believe we've known each other for so long now. Up Dorfs.
Up Dorfers. Don't you dare. Don't put baby in a corner! Champions League group stage, I'll give you a payout, 95,000. 72. You swine. He's going to stay anyways. Watch. He's not going to get an offer to go anywhere else. He's going to stay. Ruzek's signing a deal to go to the second division. Somebody that actually wants to pay him. Anthony Schmidt's going to stay anyways. All right. Transfer strategy. Ready? Let's do a little transfer strategy. Actually, let's do a lookup. We don't do it now. I'm going to get all into this and we'll never do it. Jaden Oosterwilde is 25 and plays at Atalanta. He moved from 20 to Real Sociedad, played for 2 years, and then did a $6 million move to Atalanta, where he has been a regular player in Serie A for 2 seasons. Stayed in the first team at FC Twente the whole time. Looks like it was a January move to get him to Real Sociedad. He was named to their seasonal best 11 twice. Atalanta's seasonal best 11 twice. Hasn't won any trophies or any individual recognition outside of that, but he has been, you know, in the best 11 players at his club on a couple of occasions. No Dutch youth caps or senior national team caps, but nevertheless, a player in Serie A, and probably very happy about that overall. Uriel Shelley is at Fulham, 24 years of age. The Peruvians got 7 caps for the Peruvian national team. Moved from Cantolao to Roma. Played at Roma for 3 seasons and made 3 appearances, and then made a $3.6 million move to the championship, where he has been a very regular player. 35 appearances, 6.94 average rating. Just seemed to completely fall out of it at Roma after that $475,000 move, or whatever it was. $375,000 move. $325,000 move. Made the Fulham seasonal best 11 and the Peruvian best 11 in 2024, but hey, won Serie A. Technically, played in a match in Serie A and Roma won. Shout out to Roma. Big dubs for Uriel Shelley, a player that I feel like I've scouted before, and he's definitely good. Definitely good. So transfer flow here. Let's go with Kapani. So you get Kapani's 325k, and if we moved him, let's go by salaries here. Move him, we move Elias Anderson, who's got a year left in his contract. And then look to move Vince Brody. Not only would we create money, but we would also get under our wage budget if we move those 3 guys. Now, you can't guarantee you're going to be able to move them. But if we did move those 3 guys, we would then be under our wage budget. We'd have Sunday Madu under contract. Still have Luis Wara under contract, but he's not the same sort of facilitator. I don't like dumping 2 midfielders, but I feel like we're going to sign a midfielder. And so these 3 guys, I think we would have to want to move. And we know Anderson's interested in moving. Let's look at Kapani. He is open to the idea, and I'm assuming Vince Brody is. This dude's never been happy here. He would actually prefer to stay here, which is just weird to hear from him.
Lizard, is there a gecko in here?
Do I not get it? You want to sell Wara? I mean, Wara's under a pretty limited contract. It's under a pretty limited contract. Work rate, merchant. Oh, is there an echo in here? Is there a gecko in here? Mutaraji's injury. He'll be back for the start of next season. It's not that bad. It's like a month and a half. Tweaked some ligaments in his knee, I think. Or tweaked ligaments. Try and move Wara. I don't think anybody's going to be interested in him. Hopes. Wara. We would hope to move Wara. Hope to move Rodriguez or Asensio. We don't want to move them both. We want to move one of them to kind of make room at the striker position. Feel better about that. Donnaruma's leaving at the end of his contract. We'll just set him for release. He was a 1-year loan. Now needs. Right back. Left back. Striker. Center back. Three center back. You know, we have 4 center backs in the team right now. I suppose if we sign one, we could move another one. But those are our hopes to move those guys. Big money for anyone. Big money for anyone, and we will take the deal. That's like number one hope. Is big money for anyone.
Yes, he's back for the 7th month. 2 more before the Twitch baby exclamation mark. How do fish get high? Seaweed.
Resign the left back? No. Bobby Smith is still here. We need a left back because Daniele Donnaruma's set for release. Headed on his way out the door. We are not going to be keeping Donnarumma around. That's our move. So Kilgore, I'm going to go with a B+. That was a pretty good dad joke. Oh, wow. Okay, we finished 28 scouting reports here. Nice hard work being put in by the scouting department. The Sparatini guy is available for a cheap call. Desperate to get rid of that guy, apparently. Look, I have been working on Wagner. And working on it, and working on it. I don't think I'm going to invest in someone like Matas Tefana. He's too expensive. Lubcic, same thing. Logashvili seems to be a little more available, but he's also just not good enough for me to want to sign him. Valentin Barco, not quite done there. Martin Simcoe is... Oh! I know where this came from. So I may have done a little scouting off stream. Maybe. So what I did was I went to every European national team and I started scouting everybody that was under 20. The way you do that is you click this globe and then you literally just click like, I want to go to, Bulgaria national team. And it's already sorted by age after you do it the first time. So you go here, you're like, oh, look at Croatia now. Only guy, nobody there. I'm going to go look at, let's go look at Cyprus. There's a 19-year-old. I actually didn't even. 21-year-old Matthaus Roberts. Not getting paid that much either. Doesn't seem to be good either. Probably the more important thing. I think I scouted a Czechia guy, Hruby. I think he just popped up. So I did that for every... So how dare you, monster! It was open when I sat down and I was like, started looking around, and I was like, oh. So I will not close the save for hours after I finish the stream. It'll still be. Why does it say? Oh, because I just like re-upped it. So these are all the Slovakians that were under 21, you know, on the national team. And now we're on the Slovenian that's under 21, except he is way too expensive, Dino Madic. And here is the Romanian that's under 20, Daniel Mushat, who apparently is, I don't know, potentially in range. Janis Stoica is also apparently pretty good. He's real. Yeah, Northern Ireland's Alex Clancy, who's on loan at Grimsby Town. I don't think that's going to be worth our time. Kazakhstan, definitely not worth our time. Stavros Koronis looks pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. How's this dude on the Greek national team? I'll give it another look, because the dude's literally free. There's Ruby, who looks good. Yuri Tropashko. It's Lokomotiv Moscow. That's the Belarusian guy. And then we've got a young whippersnapper from Azerbaijan who is very tall. That guy's bad. Young Armenian center back who's definitely going to have to be able to play at left wing because he is not tall. Don't know what Narek Petrosian is actually good at. Arsen Verdun. Okay. Okay, we've got an 18-year-old fullback from Armenia. Everything is a lie. Yeah, everything's a lie. And I did one guy from New Zealand because at that point I was carried away. I just wanted to see New Zealand. Yep. No, clearly I edited the PA of all these guys. There's a reason that we just signed 4 Wonder Kids. Because we edited the PA of everybody. So, do you assign a single scout or just click scout for a week? I just click scout for a week. You know, we just went through all the countries and we were like, so, anybody of youth in your national team that's not, you know, at a serious, legitimate team like this guy is and worth $50 million already. And it was a fun exercise. Yeah, we could keep it rolling. We can go to Africa now. Algeria. Heyo, 25. That's an old team. Volos, Nuno, Camweno. So I got one appearance. I had some serious doubts that guy's any good. Benin, capable of producing good young players. Botswana, probably not. Yeah, well. Really? Burkina Faso. It's got like nobody. This feels like they didn't call it, like this isn't the actual team that they've called up. But let's check these two guys. 2 17-year-olds coming out of the Burkinabe League. Saidu, goalkeeper at Salitas. Oh, thank goodness he commands the area and punches the ball a lot. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have. Yeah, this isn't the actual national team. This is the domestic national team. They must be doing that tournament where it's like everybody that's domestic is in. Ooh, God, I hope this guy's good. That name is so fun. Alain Gampandundbu Shani. You're welcome. Chad? Yeah. DR Conga is capable. Oh, he's at Red Bull Salzburg! Dang it! Why are they always there? Oh, they bought him for $25.5 million. Fair enough. I would use the arrows, but... Oh, wait, Egypt is next. Never mind. Points mute. Al-Ali Zamir Magdi. He's a center back, too. He's a freaking center back. Please be good. Dude. You guys are lucky I didn't do every country. I was lost to the sauce when I was doing this. Yeah, it's the issue. I guess with the domestic things, it's nice, but you do miss out on some. Domestic league, Gabon's probably not great. It's actually a lot better than I thought. I don't think they made the domestic league tournament. And China? Yes. Dude's wage actually isn't ridiculous for playing in China, but he is one of the foreign players there, and so I'm going to sell him for cheap. Ghana should have good players up. Oh. Weird call-ups. Weird call-ups, lads. Ooh, Cracovia, that's reachable. Usman Kamana. Oh my god, he's a speed demon. He's a terrifying speed demon. And Red Bull Salzburg's interested in him. I don't want to hear it from you. Get away from me. Guinea-Bissau's next. God, look at that. That memory. Jorge Manafa. Ah, the pace. Ah, the pace. Ah, the pace. Is your name even Zealand? I don't know what to believe anymore. No, it's Frank. Radmanovich, thank you so much for the 18 months. Always freaking Salzburg, dude. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't want to play anymore. Okay, Salzburg's not fun. How do they find these people before I did? I think, oh no, Ivory Coast is next. Could have used the arrow again, folks. How? Eric Topka. Well, he punches like an absolute madman. He's 15 to 20 jumping reach when you're only 6'1". Very impressive. Djibouti, no. Come on, are we going in the wrong direction here? Or did we go from Cote d'Ivoire? Is that what you're doing? I mean, he has 6 Liberian caps at 18. He might not be bad. Doesn't see the field well, but Madagascar's they can have some dudes. Sydney Rudabarizoa. Yvonne Radalajana Harden. 17 appearances? Wow. This dude plays all the time for the Malagasy national team. All the time. Hernnenstadt, Ernest Harrison of Malawi. Oh, English South African colonies. Ernest Harrison. I dig it. Mozambique. Ooh, Pedro Makwakwa. Or something. He's on loan from somewhere. The Mamelodi Sundowns. That's annoying. They'd actually charge money. I mean, their starting striker. Namibia's starting striker is here. Anthony Osharub. It's Super Sport. Worth a look. Niger's got Isufu Mohammed. Got 10 caps at 19. Who's in front of him? Excellent question. Reunion. I really think of Reunion when you go, yeah, who are the great places to look for like African prospects? Reunion. Rwanda. All right, so Tome y Principe. Senegal's got Mokhtar Mendez. 20-year-old Senegalese forward Mokhtar Mendez. He's good. Sierra Leone's got a 19-year-old center back. Doesn't start, though. Abdul Kargbo, but he does have 14 caps. Somalia, South Africa, normally good. South Sudan. Probably, I mean, the odds are all these guys are absolutely awful. But if I missed on the great South Sudanese player, I'd be so disappointed in myself. Mohamed Kathir. Plays for Sydney FC. Swaziland, no. Togo, perhaps. Pro Vercelli is reachable for us. Uganda's got a guy at FC Twente. Likely too expensive. Zambia, shame. Okay. South America, here we go. Bolivia's Christian Cuba. Sturm Graz. Why are the Austrian teams the ones that are like locked in on this? Who taught them how to do this? Okay, this is my game. This is my game. Who taught them how to do this? And why? Did they teach them? Justine Miranda might still be hanging out in Colombia. Ecuador got nobody. Oh my goodness. He's on loan from Valencia. He's really good, chat. Josh does right. Thank you for the 17 months. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Dude, Ben Lloyd coming in with the 3 on the Prime.
Woo.
And he wooed. They've been watching the YouTube channel. I've taught them too much. We need to backtrack. We need to start deleting videos. Shilmar Laura. Dude can play both fullback positions, and I'm pretty sure he's in the Peruvian league right now. Uruguay, nope. Venezuela, nope. And there's nobody below that. Okay. Asia! Let's do it! Afghanistan. Corpus Christi FC's Dagon Hajizadeh. Dagon Hajizadeh. Yes. We'll work our way through all these eventually. Australia. It's actually not that good. He didn't warrant that sound. My apologies. I am aware of his existence already. Adelaide United's Aristotelis Papadopoulos. I mean, might as well. He's short on goalkeepers at the moment. Bahrain. Ooh. A 17-year-old, Abdullah Al-Dasari. 4 caps at 17? I mean, come on, right? I mean, come on. Mohammed Mafori. There's no way, right? There's no way. But I totally did it anyways. Bangladesh. Probably not. Bhutan. Needup Sharma. He's available on a free. So, I mean, this is automatic, non-optimistic trial. Brunei. No. Can I interest you in Cambodia? That's a fullback with 1 to 7 acceleration and 2 to 8 pace. And that's scared me away from all of Cambodia, if I'm honest. Shea Vrasna, these guys are spectacularly bad. Okay, China. It's a young China team here. Just take a look. Take a look at some of these guys. Chinese Taipei. Shin Yumin. Oh my god, what the This guy can move. This guy's got a little, he's got a little wiggle to him. He's got a little burst. He's 18 years old. He's not going to be good. Shush. He has something. He's got spunk. Shin Yumin plays for the West Virginia Alliance on a month-to-month contract. He's not long joined his new club. Well, then we'll just get a weak scout. It's fine. It's fine. I'm in no rush. You can't rush greatness, right? It looks good, chat. Bradley Baza, the 16... Oh, you didn't even give him a face yet. Aaron Lopez, you're bad. Love Guam, though. Ho Yu Ting. Nope, unfortunately. India, we've... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They got a guy at Crystal Palace. Jonathan Tamang. Assuming he's just like... He's born in Mumbai. All right, Jonathan. They call that man the Remnants. Nice touch. Nice touch. Nice acceleration. This dude's not terrible. Okay. Gurung. Jessel Sakari. He has how many caps? Can I do a spit take? That's so many caps. 34 caps at the age of 19. I don't care. Look, I know it's India, right? I don't care. That's an insane number of caps. Insane. Foxy, thank you so much for the gifted to Puddle Power. And don't worry, Fitton, I saw you. The 5 gifted subs from Fenton, who's got over 100 gifted this month. An absolute mad lad. Thank you for making 5 people's days while we do some of my favorite scouting. Do I want to go after Anthony Singh? Probably not. Indonesia, 16. I don't care who you are. You're 16 years old in a national team where the league is in the game. I'm paying attention. With good reason. This dude's got passing, right? He might not be able to see anything, but he's also 16 years old, and so that's really going to fall on, like, and then this guy's in the Fire Academy. I love those dudes that are like U.S. immigrants, but they play for other national teams, and so you're able to pick them out of these academies early. Like, this kid's 17 and looks pretty freaking solid. Where this guy, on the other hand, really scary. Handling's good, though. You know what? I'm going to give you a week. Elam Leslie, come on. Come on, Elam. Patrick Benjamin. I would hope for more appearances at that point, but I don't think we're going to get that. Adrian Nagroho. I mean, 6'2", 182. This guy's a physical specimen with pace. I'm convincing myself that too many of these guys are going to be good. I know. We're literally in Indonesia right now. I know. Iraq can produce good players. Hussein Jamil. 19 years old, plays for Al Shorta. Same team as Jordan Shaqiri, weirdly enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It means police in Arabic? Great. I didn't know that. Do you like Jalil? All right. We'll give Hussein Jalil an opportunity to impress. Hassan Al-Ali. Hassan Al-Ali. Can't tackle, but these guys are 19. Hamza Ahmed at Naft Al Wasat. Honestly, 9 to 18 tackling. Okay, positioning, marking, not great. 1 week of scouting won't hurt. And Salah Al-Din Simon Mohammed. Oh my goodness. I will never make fun of your name again. That is, my concern. Dude's only played once for Iraq. That's my concern. Nice touch. Really athletic dude. Doesn't exactly elevate well, as some of you have pointed out. And he has 1 appearance for Iraq. But from what we can see, looks to have some quality to him. Ahmed Mohsen Muhtar. No. All right, let's take it down from Iraq to Japan. Didn't expect to find anybody here. Apparently there's a guy in... I don't know where this team is. Ostianina. It's in Greece. Cool. Jordan, 17. Tariq Al-Rawajde. 2 caps and a goal for the Jordanian national team. Anyone else found good Costa Ricans this year? I have not, that's for sure. I have not. Jamal Awad. Ooh! I am a sucker for these athletes. They're just not going to be good at anything else. But, you got to have the athletes in the team. Kais Sam. Mr. Ron. No, there just wasn't anybody young enough to look at. Unfortunately, they were all too old. Speaking of old, North Korea's youngest player is 27. I see the Korean... You know what? I'm going to look at the Korean U23 team. There we go. There we go! Park Song-rae, so young he hasn't even gotten a face yet. I'm going to look at all these 18-year-olds as well. See if we can pick out... They're all playing domestically in Korea. Ooh, some... You know there are good Korean players out there that we can swoop in and grab. You freaking know it. Even if they're not in the senior national team, it is worth scouring those youth national teams. Kuwait's got an 18-year-old. He's not real, man. He can't hurt you. He's not real. Kyrgyzstan, dang it. Laos. Lars? Shut up, Lars. You know I'm giving you a chance. You know I'm giving you a chance. Laos never gets a chance. They don't get a fair shake. Ting Fei Hong, you would be the greatest story of all time if you were actually good and played for the Macau national team, but you are not. You, alas, are not. Devion, well, you do have a lot of tackling, decent size, and 34 caps for the Malaysian national team at 19. Okay. You know, I hate these guys. Malaysia turning out 2 players that I look at and go, you know what? I can envision it with the attributes that I can see right now. Maldives, I mean... not quite. Mongolia, always keep the faith. Because then you'll randomly find a Mongolian that has a weirdly good skill set for somebody at the Cancun's Urkeem. You know? Maybe a fullback if his defense isn't terrible. We'll see. This dude plays at Changwon. It's actually not terrible. It's in Korea. Myanmar, 17-year-old Pieu. Got great flow. What is the challenge in this save? Sign as many obscure Asian players as possible. Apparently. No. Challenge is to build up Austria. Make Austria a top 5 league. We gotta freaking win the league first to do that, but you know, we're working our way there.
Do you know the story of the penguin that breathed through his bum? Once he sat and died.
It's an interesting turn. Nepal. Hari Lai Tamang. Not quite. Luke Slama. Not quite. Okay. Northern Mariana Islands, unfortunately bereft of talent, apparently. Hassan Al-Abri. You know what? You show me some touch and passing, and I'll show you a 1 week of scouting. Yunus Al-Mandari. You show me that kind of acceleration, I'll show you 1 week of scouting. Faris Al-Sadi. Fine. Aman's actually pretty good in real life. Better than you'd think, anyways. Saqib Khan. Better than I would have expected for a dude on the Pakistan national team. Considering they are just one of the worst national teams in the world. Saqib Khan, and then we have Azam
David
Usman.
Lost his ID yesterday. Now he's just called Dav.
I love that joke. We've heard it before. Hey, Bob, if you haven't heard it before, be sure to grade the joke in the chat. My friend David lost his ID yesterday. Now he's just called Dav. You gonna try for the Austrian national team job? Absolutely. It's after Palestine. Westchester, that's US, right? Westchester Flames. These dudes that are in the US lower leagues are definitely people that you can pick up for cheap if they're good. And Omar Khalifa, and he's already at Luzerne, which is not a bad spot. Oh, 16-year-old. A 16-year-old with that kind of technique. Are you yanking my chain? Okay. So we play a little defense here with Ricardo Cazambre. Works for me. Qatar, not surprising. They can push out some good players. Mubarak Al-Shamari. He's not actually appeared for the first team yet. God, these guys get paid so much money. It's crazy. Turkey Mubarak. Okay. In 1 week of scouting, we're going to be able to sort out a lot of these guys. Abdul Rahman Daguerre. Whoa, baby. Okay. Saudi Arabia cranking out a very good center back, Abdul Rahman Daguerre. Unfortunately, looks like he's getting paid about $2 million a year. So, a little harder to get our hands on a guy like that. 17-year-old Mohd Fauzi Hashim. This is not getting paid a lot. Go Singapore, Sri Lanka. Christine Fernando. Shut up. There's no way there's a guy from Sri Lanka that I'm going to look at. There's no way that's real. Tajikistan, Thailand, Timor-Leste. Got guys young enough to draw my attention there. Leilanock United. We're just hoping for a Timor-Leste swing here. Turkmenistan's Sarbayev.
High stakes.
Saribayev. Imra Saribayev. The UAE, these guys are expensive too, right? Oh, this guy's not. Okay. UAE's not out of the running for the World Cup yet, just in case you hadn't been following my World Cup qualifying videos.
Are you going to put in the 80+ hours to finish Elden Ring?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I am going to put in the 80+ hours to finish Elden Ring. 17-year-old at Victoria Pielsen. That is just about to be available for free. End of contract shortlist much? Hanoi FC. 18 caps at a young age. You have my attention. And this lad on loan from Slavia Prague, since apparently Czechia is single-handedly developing the Vietnamese national team. On this episode of Things I Didn't Expect. And Yemen's Jihad al-Shama. Okay. North America. Your time to shine. I am really doubting we're going to get anybody good from a lot of these countries, and so we'll just be skipping them. I know we didn't do that in Asia, but these countries are worse than those countries in Asia by and large. Barbados is a 16-year-old at Arsenal, so that's cool. Shaquille Steele. Oh, that's just too cool for me not to scout, really. John Bancroft. Why not? I'm scouting John Bancroft. Stop me if you dare.
The future from the sphere that Zed will have a problem with homegrown in registrations. D.
Dude, what is Bermuda doing? Deportivo La Coruña, Levante, Atletico Madrid. What is happening? Sam Lord. Okay. Sure. Daryl Ward. Dude plays for Devonshire. Don't think he's going to be good. Devonshire Cougars.
They dilate.
And David McDonnell. Well, he's not exactly a finisher, but he is an athlete. You know, I'm a sucker for an athlete. Glad to see Bermuda's on the come up. You have no idea how small the Virgin Islands are. Like, having actually been there looking at their national team, I'm like, how do they even have a national team? Oh my God. The size and first touch on this lad. No, he's 6'4". The range on the passing and vision is good for a 16-year-old. He is 6'4". With that touch. That's very good touch for a big man at 16 years old. Yes. Just checking the Canadian youth teams like, hello. Hello. Halifax Wanderers, Dan Sheeran. Cool. Salvatore Tage. So nobody's drawing the eye like Callum. Over here. Benjamin Ma'el Ainin. Okay. Dean Smith. Pharrell Spink. It's good handling. Cayman Islands. Dang it. Costa Rica. There's a 16-year-old in the Costa Rica national team. Can somebody fire the cannons, please? I mean, seriously, everybody under 20 in the Costa Rica national team is an insta-scout for me. Because that's a solid national team. And these guys that are 20 years old. If we see somebody that we're like, ooh. And you don't make me make that noise. Sorry. No ooze. Zero ooze. Or that we need people that can play that position that are cheap, and so why not? Cuba. Okay. Humberto Padilla. It's a favorable look from the scouts. Leonardo Carranza. I mean, for a 16-year-old, that's a lot. Right, and he's free. He's in the Atlanta United Academy. Alfredo Malblanche. 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 Zah! And finishing might be what takes him down. Arturo Salmeron. Okay, Curacao is always going to have an old team. Dominica. Nothing crazy. 18-year-old Darius Thomas looking pretty bad. Dominican Republic can have weirdly good players on occasion. Joshua Gonzalez, no. Definitely not. How about Diego Rivera? Does have 31 caps. I mean, is that not worth a trial? Quintanilla is too bad. Jose Flores. Nah. Just not. It's just not it. Scouring the globe for the best young players. Ayub Vyad. Thank you, Ayub, for joining us here today. You know, Jules, you're really not that bad. 17-year-old Lemoy Joseph. He hits things. So many people are in the scouting team. That's not important right now. What is important is finding everybody. The 18-year-old at Montpellier that plays for Guadeloupe. Guatemala. Long Island. Fullback. Cesar Melgar. We have actually had a Guatemalan in-pass saves named Carlos Melgar. Cesar is going to need to end up on the top end of that pace if he's going to have a chance. Shaquille Beaton. It's not bad, but he is at AZ. He's not cheap. If he's good, he's not cheap. Of course, the only instance we'd be signing him in is if he's good. Jacques Salcine. He's completely free. He's playing youth ball in the U.S. right now. Jamaica's always an old team. Martinique, Stade Olympique. Olivier Cretinois.
Happy anniversary, Zed. Thank you for the great content and fun streams, brother.
Gotcha. What about Mexico, but like youth national teams? We can't sign any of these freaking guys because they're all on the big Mexican teams already. Except for you. Assuming this is a team in Mexico that I just don't know, but it's at least not one of the big Mexican teams. The bully Mexican teams. Every other one of those guys, I know their team. Nicaragua, no. Panama. Maybe like a U23 guy who is 16. Yeah, that would draw my attention. These 3 guys. Boom. Hey, the U.S. Joey Croston. Let's go, baby. Big C, thank you for the 10 months. That's what Texas. I appreciate the 5. And we had heard that before, but I appreciate you making people's days. Acute Grain, thank you for the 16 months. And Royal, thank you again for the 500 bits. When are we picking up Freddie Adu? Right now, dude. Give me that 17-year-old in Arsenal FC in the U.S. Marking's a little bad, but you can train that. You can train that. You can't teach qualities. Kid's 17 years old. I'm signing him right now. I hate you so much. We have to wait to his 18th birthday. When does he turn 18? In 8 days. Yes. Come on, baby. Turns 18 in 8 days. Well, I've heard good news and bad news, and that's firmly in the good news category. Thank you. U22 team. Why do we have a U22 team put together? Okay, U20 team. I would like to scout all of these guys with the exception of Jason and Keel, please. And then let's go to the U19s and see if we find some. Yeah, there you go. All these guys, because they are incredible deals financially if they do turn out to be good-looking players. Like, the United States is one of the best places to look for players in the game because they're completely freaking free. We've done every continent. Okay, you guys ready to continue? I'm not, because my game's gonna break. Collective bonuses paid out. We get our money for our position. Yeah, we did get some trials. How'd we do? We did do Oceania. Well, I did New Zealand. We have to check the Solomon Islands. No, I was joking, Courtois. We're going to be fine. Maybe Tahiti, perhaps? Do-do. Scouting. Now arriving at the Floridsdorfer Vienna terminal. 5 guys that will most likely be returned. As long as your scouting priority list now, my guess would be 120. Probably take 3 or 4 weeks to work through all of it. Because they can do multiple 1-week reports in a week. And so it's not going to, like... It's not going to weigh us down too much. No, we already did Bulgaria. We did all of Europe. Just got a 5-star recruit from Haiti. Nice. Lemoy Joseph, the tackling machine. Turns out he's bad at everything else. And so we'll catch you later, Lemoy. Ooh. Needup. Seen better, Needup. Ilham Lezi? How about that? From Indonesia. Not a terrible prospect. Okay, you're sticking. Sydney Rabodarasoa. That's the Malagasy center back from the national team. He is so slow and unathletic that I just don't know if I'd ever be able to do it. Diego Rivera, we'll let that ride. Dimba Sissoko's in the Senegalese U20s, so I love that. Go us, go team, you know. Oh, we got some awards coming in. Let's see. Tim Runing. Yeah. He's a loan list guy. He's got no interest in the loan move now. He's been picked up by Chelsea, apparently. Allegedly been picked up by Chelsea. Mikhail Krimchik. Yeah, I'll let him go too. That's not the bee's knees. Aryan Malic. Sorry, boss. Not happening. And he's re-upped his contract. You know, what's even the point? He was second for the Golden Boot? Come on. Rodriguez didn't even win the Golden Boot. Lost to Victor Kovalenko. Team of the Year, Christian Turden, Raul Asensio. Everybody else played for Salzburg. I live in hell. Hey, Fierce Pierce! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. And Dan Beach with the 20. Yeah, Fierce Pierce has gifted so many subs to his career, it's insane. He's got 1,200 career gifted subs to the channel, including those 10. And then Dan Beach, who has 160 to the channel. Huge in his own right. Throws down 20 gifted subs. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Hammers. Enjoy the bacon, the emotes. Make sure you get the subsection of the Discord. Monster plays from Dan Beach and Fierce Pierce. Yeah, people were hating on Christian Turden. Man-made Austrian division team of the year. Arnaud Bodard. You're telling me Croston didn't win goalkeeper of the year? Got a higher rating on a worse team. I'm done. Done. Paul Adrusu led the Romanian league in goal scoring. I can see why they don't want to let him go. I'm just mad that they don't want to let him go. Oh! Reed, thanks for the gifted. Oh, and a cute grain with a 10 gifted subs. A cute grain, thank you. Absolutely Fabregas with the gifted sub. Oh my God. A cute grain, thank you for the 10 gifteds. My dude. Welcome to the Hammers. If you caught one, be sure to say thank you. And wow, absolutely Fabregas even jumping in with a 4th career gifted sub. The cute grain's like, yeah, I'm getting there. Got my 36 gifted subs. That's what it's about. Thank you. Thank you to a cute grain for the gifteds. Absolutely Fabregas, thank you for the gifted sub as well. And a lot of new hammers. Make sure you find your way into that subsection of the Discord. Okay, it can be scary. Sid! Oh, Sid giving out a gifted as well. 5 to be exact from Sid T. Temporary guest, Easy, Maskey, Kawafri, Ellis Walker. You just got bacon. You're sitting there like, oh man, I missed the other gifted subs. Boom, there you go. Sid's thrown down 5. 5 new hammers, dude. Players to transfer list. Salary doesn't match his ability. Gabriel Capani. Salary doesn't match his ability. I disagree. I think Manuel Nira is going to be an influential player on the team this season. And damn Dan Kim with the 5 gifted. We're at like 400% on a tier 5 hype train. Level 5, whatever it's called. Damn it, Dan Kim. Thanks to the gifted. Hazy, Underdog, Shadow Boy, Frogger, Gurntil over. Yo, welcome to the Hammers. Chaz, Casper, Shawnee, Wrath, Astua, Asuta. But Fenton, thanks for the 5. Fierce Pierce for the 10. Gary's losing it. He can't even keep it together. Paco with the 5. Shrimp with the 5. Paco with the 5 and Shrimp with the 5. Shrimp, thank you so much for your first ever gifted subs, dude. Thanks for making people's days. Be sure to say thank you if you catch one. Paco's closing in 100 career. Fierce Pierce is crazy. Fenton is crazy. They both gifted a ton. Absolutely Fabregas back with another one. I can't even keep up. Gary just keeps doing that. It's wild. Do we want to transfer list Gabriele Capani? Yeah, he was on our list. And, you know, Elias Anderson is also somebody that's on our list as a player we're going to transfer list. He's also the club captain, which makes this dangerous. I'm trusting you, coaching staff. I'm doomed, aren't I? Completely. Dan! 636% on a level 5, which might just be the all-time record. You were here. Dan Beach with the 10. Official Dutchie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. This is just catching up. My webcam frame can't even keep up anymore. Official Dutchie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Dan Beach throwing down 10 more gifteds. Be sure to say thank you. Get in the subsection. Throw the emotes around. Kogan's got 5 gifted subs for everybody. Throwing it down. What's up? How you doing? From TL Kogan with the 5 gifted subs. Absolutely Fabregas with another gifted. Thank you, Dutchie, again for those gifted subs. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So that's the crazy thing is it's so many different people. I mean, Fenton and Fierce Pierce just gifted 5 each. And Dawson gifted 5. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Fierce Pierce and Fenton and Dan Beach, obviously the driving force, but it's been so many people going out to make people's days. Give them the bacon, give them access to subsection of the Discord. Everybody get in. Everybody get into that subsection of the Discord. Fenton and Fierce Pierce, thank you. Dawson, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Des is Des, thank you so much for your first gifted. Acute Grain, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Dude, we're scrambling to keep up. Acute Grain's just got 5 people there bacon. You're in the hammers. Welcome to an elite online gaming community. Fight me, Cutie Pie. Thank you for your first 5 gifted subs to the channel, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome to the hammers. Jay with the Twitch Prime. Welcome. Canadian Hobo, thanks for the tier 1. Dan throwing down 5 more gifted subs. J-Lab throwing down 5 gifted subs. Dan and J-Lab, thank you. Another for absolutely Fabregas, just got like 5 now. Riley with the 5 gifted subs. Did we get it? 1,000% on the hype train? And then Typhars with the 2 months. Welcome back to the hammers. Everybody catch your breath, because this thing's going to be going for a while. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my goodness. We just added like 200 hammers. Welcome. Enjoy your bacon. Toss the emotes around and make sure if you're not already, you're in the Discord with everything linked up. And Karma Cam's like, dude, I don't even care about the train. To take it. Here's the 5 gifted. I want in. 5 gifted subs. Welcome to the hammers. To Dumboyak, Onoslo, Kinver, Pacham, D'Angelo. 3,500 hammers for the first time ever. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. The craziest sub battle that we've simply ever witnessed. The craziest sub battle that we have simply ever witnessed. Thank you, to Fierce Pierce, to Dan Beach, to Fenton for lunching off. Thank you to everybody else that threw down gifteds. Kumquat's like, yo, I got you. 10 gifteds from Kumquat. 10 gifteds from Kumquat. Nimbus Sissoko's apparently improving. I'm self-focused. The progress made by Manuel Nira. Congratulations to him. Kumquat, thank you for the 10 gifted. That is officially over 3,500 people who are in the hammers with the bacon and the emotes, subsection of the Discord, everything. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy the Discord as a place to hang out. And if you ever have any new ideas for the emotes, of course, we are always all ears about that sort of thing. Bobby Smith actually had a pretty bad end of the season after a hot start to his Floridsdorfer career. Away with you. Thank you, guys. From all 4 corners. Thank you. You know how many new editors we're going to be able to hire with those subs? Holy how many new editors we're going to be able to hire with those subs, chat? Exactly. It's a lot of bacon. Anybody mad about our transfer list? I don't believe so. So, Donnarumma is just going to retire. I mean, I suppose that's fair, man. I suppose that's fair. So Alex Centellis actually looks like a good left back pickup for us. He does not like big matches, but at the same time, he's also just better. Well, he's actually not a very good defender. He's a complete wingback. Let's compare him to Bobby Smith. And we see that Centellis is better at the offensive things, but in terms of being intelligent and knowing how to play defense, that is where Bobby Smith shines. Is being intelligent and knowing how to play defense. But Centellis is the real offensive threat at that left fullback position, with the big issue being that he's just not as good at defending as Bobby Smith. Let's tell you what. Alaska's interested in a free move for Alex Centellis. Well, we can see how much money he would want. Strength in the midfield, no. Regular starter, yes. See, right now that's too much money for me. So we're gonna do another. We might not be able to get him just because of wage requirements. Sensio being in the team of the year as a substitute, really? It's gonna get him his bonus. Monthly payments $375,000 towards our $35 million bank loan. Fair enough. Disappointed with the results the team is getting on the pitch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what, Daniele Donnarumma, I feel like you've realized it's time to retire after you failed to play more than 3 matches this year. In the league in particular. You can buy auto-tune for your loans. True. Why'd we take out a $35 million bank loan? Because we're building a stadium. New Estadio Zalando being constructed. We're excited about that. Yes. Aren't we all? Very excited. Good. Just checking. I'm glad we are excited. I am excited for is the first wall of scouting reports we're going to get from our 1 week scouting. Any signings made yet? No, we are eyeing up a few. We're eyeing up a few folks. Alex Centellis is definitely one of them. He's on trial. Oh, yeah, they did want to pay Ruzek that amount of money. Made him a star player to go hang out with Sefalin in the 2nd division. So, Ruzek, you're going to have a great time, boss. You're going to have a great time. Really great time. Isn't he just? Yeah, 210 scouting reports coming in. Marin Pilj. Okay, his reports aren't going to come back for a little while. Just a little while. Jordan Jimenez, no. Vishai Vicen, maybe, actually. Dead. How many you got? 3? Fortin, thank you so much. Congrats on toasting your bacon. The American's birthday's in 5 days. We're going to wait for the report to come back on him anyways. Before we shake and bake too much. The availability of my client for $6 million. How about no? Yeah, I am interested in this guy. Okay, he's got that I can play everywhere sort of thing going on. And that gets the people going. That always gets the people going. Alexander Schmidt. Oh, he's so bad. No. Emmanuel Giabua. He's in a contract. He's already snatched up on the end of contract shortlist. I mean, we've got agility. You feel like we're not doing that? This dude hates big matches, though, and so we're out there. Out of there. Get away from me. Not interested. And, okay. Handled. Josip Juranovic. You any good? Josip? DeMarco, thanks for the prime, dude. Welcome to the Hammers. We have a lookup for a wonderfully talented editor. Oh, that's going to be hard to find. It is... Well, Home FM isn't an editor. Gadget is, though. Kvicha Kvartskelia, legend of my UCL winning Red Star team. Oh, I love Kvicha Kvartskelia. We'll get you too, Home. I'm not discriminating here, but Kvartskelia was first. Kvisha Kvaratskhelia is at Southampton. The super talented Georgian somehow only has 10 caps, but he made his move to PSG almost immediately for $13 million. He did make up to 18 appearances in a season for Paris Saint-Germain. Southampton bought him for $28 million, promptly got relegated, and the poor championship is getting absolutely eviscerated by Kvisha Kvaratskhelia, who I'm imagining is engineering a quick return to the Premier League for Southampton after PSG made a tidy profit, and he probably won a boatload of trophies with them. And he did. They won the league, and he was the Sky Bet Championship Player of the Year. See, sometimes it's good to be loyal to a team. He was the Championship Player of the Year. They won the trophy. They're going right back to the Premier League for Kvisha Kvaratskhelia. Ligue 1, Uber Eats. He's won a couple of those now. A Coupe de France, a Europa League win for PSG in 2022. Russian Player of the Year runner-up before he made his move to PSG as well. And he was PSG overall seasonal best 11 one time, which is very impressive in a year in which they did not win the league, apparently. Which, shout out to them for not winning the league in that 1 year. And that's when Monaco turned up and won the league, and PSG looked like a bunch of idiots. So good for him. The other lookup is Rooney Bargi. Okay, interesting. And if there's any lookup before Kvisha Kvaratskhelia, it has been erased from my thing. So if we could refund Home for the what I believe was literally the name that Home just decided to re-up here for a lookup. Because of you, I'm addicted to FM, Raul. I do have that effect on people. I just bought a new PC and didn't realize you were affiliated with Cyberpower until I got to checkout. So thank you for saving me money. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. You grab your new gaming PC. No, we have a Rooney Bargi is the guy. Don't think Rooney's in the database. Okay, so could we refund the first two attempted lookups from Home, and then I'll just look up Anders Hardfight Reese, if that's fine. Okay. Fund all the other ones. Anders Hardfight Reese is the one we wanted. He doesn't exist in the game yet. And so I believe this is the second time Holmes tried to look up this person. And so if we could just refund the first one, I think we're good. Already done it. Ollie, you're a legend. We're good. Scouted language course. What do you think? Veed Coderman. Oh, well. Still working on Veed Coderman. Still working on Sweeney, too. This guy's pretty straightforward, but... I don't know, man. He's just a little expensive right now. I don't know. Ooh! Andre Carvalho. He's upset. He's wanted by...
I'm addicted to CM on attack.
What the This guy is the real deal, okay? There are a lot of people sniffing around the goods on Andre Carvalho as a right back. That is a lot of teams. Little short to spell at center back, but he seems to be wise beyond his years, shall we say. He's really drawn a lot of attention. We're going to bump him to the top of our scouting. Make sure we're making the right move, but ooh-wee. This is going to be scary. Only 168. That's not as bad as I thought. Only 168. We'll be done with that in no time, chat. We'll be done with that in no time. Bankrupted our scouting department. 23 teams are currently interested in that guy, but the thing is with his distribution, like, I'm sure if I'm buying the hype, right? I'm not sure if I'm buying the hype in that guy. That's fine. We're about to get a wall of reports. You ever get worried you'll miss out on players having such a long scouting list? Bruce, we just beefed that scouting list all the way up because we are scouting every under 20 player on a national team in the game. So nice win. Wait. We're accidentally already scouting some of these guys, but what about like Belgium's youth teams? You know what I'm saying? Like what are these guys doing? What about the rest of Senegal's U20s? If I was to hypothetically take a look at some of these guys, you know, what would happen? Right? You know, what would happen? Dude's based in Serbia. He's coming available on a free, and he plays the Australian U20 national team. No, he's not. I can sign him for free because even though he's based in... It's like in a scholarship program or something? I don't even know. I've got a Barcelona guy. Mont Gibbs. Sanetos Dimitru. Cool, good for you. Super happy for you. The Iranian U20s. I mean, I just kind of want to scout this entire team, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to scout the entire Iranian U20 national team. Chad! Yeah! They made it with no real players to whatever this is. I don't even really know. Doesn't matter. Not important. West. Oh, shoot. Freaking British Isles. Unbelievable. Brazilian. Not real. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alexandre. Who knows? Maybe we'll have $10 million in the near future. Maybe we'll have $10 million in the near future. Maybe we will. How do you feel about the Bucks losing Pro Bowl guard and Twitch emote Alex Kappa to the Bengals? Sucks, but I mean, hopefully we'll be able to have the draw to replace him as a team making a run at a Super Bowl. Did we sign or sell anyone? Not yet. We have invested heavily in scouting a lot of national teams. What's the most you've spent on a transfer you felt was worth it? Probably no more than 50 million. Ooh, cash injection of 1.9 million. Our board is like all of a sudden wheeling and dealing. Like completely revamped. We've gone after a stadium. Like they just got confidence in us now. We've gone after a stadium. They've injected nearly $2 million into the club to help with running costs as we saddle up to pay off the stadium. Here we go. You boys ready for some scouting reports? Gadjet Jacobson. A lot of these guys are going to be guys. Actually, we're not going to get the super great young scouting reports quite yet. I don't think we're quite going to get those. But Gadjet Jacobson is somebody that we want to investigate. Lamine Gay. I'm just going to carry on scouting as normal. We know that things are a little weird with the wall of scouting that we've imposed upon ourselves, but keep scouting as normal. Wagner. Working our way downtown on Wagner for some time. Timo Alsfeld. Valentin Barco. 7 marking and positioning is tough. So is his wage demand. Martin Simcoe. Remind me to put Martin Simcoe at the top of this list, like prioritization wise. Because he just looks really lovely. And he's not going to cost that much money. Homie can fly. Dino Matic. Why did you have to be at Panathinaikos, Holmes? Daniel Muzatz. Gonna be a loan? Could loan that guy. Maybe. Stavros Koronis on the comeback trail now. Let's go ahead and contract him. Pick him up and scout him up as much as we can once we get to that point. Yuri Trapashko. Not interested. Duly noted. We've learned very little about Vadim Husinov, other than the fact that he is tall and can reach the sky. Narek Petrosian interests me, but his first touch is now... Like, he's a forward player. He would have to be a forward player. I don't think he's got it in him. Arsen Vander... This guy, though, the fullback from Armenia is actually good. Dane Morgan. No. Now we're into Africa, so we got some of our African guys. Abdul Ilbudu. Abdul Ilbudu. This is a do I want to continue scouting question, and I'm going to go with no. Salido comprare, though. Hello. Hello. Somebody that my scouts are saying has a chance to be really good and is already achieving a decent level at the age of 17. Alan Gamba something Chani. Okay. Amir Magdi, very, very, very disappointed in this. Very disappointed in this takeaway. I totally thought somebody that was already in the Egyptian national team at 19 would have a brighter future than that. That's unfortunate. Not only that, he'd be $3 million to sign the... Dude, shut up. There's no way he's good enough to be that many stars on my team. There's simply no way Usman Kamano is good enough for that. Jorge Manafa, okay, we'll let him go. Eric Tokpa. Okay. Now, this sort of stuff makes my day, week, year. Now, how is an 18-year-old Morris Kranger from Liberia actually going to be right in the middle of my list? I know he's in Poland already, but still, Poland's the type. He's up to 3.1 million, I think, in that situation. This that is so fun. Oh, I love that, Morris Kranger. Love that. Yeah, no. Pedro Makuakwa. Pedro Makuakwa. I do love the name. I mean, love the name. Ushrub. It's just the lack of that top end potential that I can't really invest towards when we have so many guys we're already looking at. Ooh, Christian Cuba, the guy from Bolivia. That's a little low on the current ability for me, but I'm seeing some really nice intelligence. So maybe. Maybe. Galopo, okay. Daniel Edward Paniliuch. No, Ryan Sweeney. Literally just looked at him on a scouting report not long ago. Michael Suluaga. Okay. We're going to start prioritizing week-long scouting of guys that we're really optimistic about. The rest of Africa and some of Asia should come next. Edgaris Utkis hates big matches. Glad we scouted him forever just to learn that. Quite literally, 5 ever. We scouted that man. Carlos Medrano. If they recommended me Anthony Schmitz one more time, I swear, even though he's 21, I'm going to remove him from scouting forever. We did not look through Oceania, though, as you guys pointed out, and so we must do our due diligence and look through Oceania. Why? Why am I here? Why am I here? Okay. Hector Santiago. That was painful. Gogo Tiatia. Okay, American Samoa, thank you very much for singeing my eyeballs. 17-year-old PK Tonga Takino. fine. West Auckland's Macaulay Pio. Okay, CLC Van Eyck. PG's got an 18-year-old. Prajneel Prasad. Well, that 1-8 pace really is prohibitive, isn't it? Kiribati. What do you think? Shinves Mustonen. No. Okay, Micronesia. I mean, the odds of one of these places producing an even decent player are so unbelievably low. New Caledonia's got a shot. New Zealand, we already scouted Dane Morgan. Papua New Guinea, maybe like New Zealand, we go to a U23 team and just grab a 17-year-old. Simone Vianello. U20 team, so a 16-year-old like Oscar Bright, maybe. Well, you can't bring these guys in, though, until later. Papua New Guinea doesn't have anybody. Samoa, Tomoto fully... Oh! So much better than I would have expected. Still bad, right? But a lot better than I would have expected. Solomon Islands doesn't have anybody, but I'll tell you, Tahiti's got two. Tristan Puyol. And Alan Richard. Or Richard. Could be either. It's got acceleration. You imagine that causes a lot of problems in the Oceania Champions League. Olivetti Vai. Well, I'm done in Tonga. Tuvalu! Anthony Pita. Dang it. Vanuatu. He plays in China. Jacob Varigali. And he is not bad. He'd be really expensive. And by not bad, I mean not literally the worst player I've ever seen, which is kind of the standard when you're looking at the Wallis and Futuna Islands. But it's okay, right? I mean, it is totally fine. Totes okay. Let's go and find some prioritization. Let's make some people our priority. Okay, Lewis Kranger's going down there. Usman Kamano at Craiovia has teams interested in him. We knew that guy was going to be good. And Saidu Kamprore is another guy that we're like, yes. And where's that center back? That 19-year-old at Slovan Bratislava, Martin Simko. Also just want to make sure that his scouting is done in the next week. And we move. And now our scouting is off and running. We're getting it done in June, and we'll have targets. We'll have potential sales available. We've got people in a loan. Yeah, Pisa Calcio. There we go. Gabriele Caponi. I am not interested in loaning Gabriele Caponi. I'm interested in moving him on, moving his contract, getting perhaps up to $1 million. I've got great transfer retention, so we feel good. There will be no network game tomorrow. There's no network game until next week. No network game until next week. Ilham Lezi. Unfortunately, it looks like that potential is drifting ever further away for Ilham Lezi. But if you can make it stick at 3.5, I will stick with Ilham Lezi, our 17-year-old Indonesian, who will then join us. Domestic transfer window opens on the 11th. I didn't even know that. Solomon Islands doesn't have anybody? No, well, they don't have anybody because there was nobody too young. Right? The Solomon Islands is an old, good, experienced team. Z, what do you think of Rosenberg's new American center back, Sam Rogers? I don't know who that is, Vike, which I find encouraging as an American, because that means there are Americans moving to European leagues that I don't even know who they are anymore. And that's nice. Doesn't mean he's bad, which means I don't know who he is. He's not in the U.S. national team picture yet. You gonna upload the Streamer Showdown streams in the live channel? Yes. I have been putting that off. I have no idea why. I honestly think I forgot. The plan was to put them up, yes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Very fun time to be a U.S. national team fan. Absolutely. Gotta make sure it stays a fun time here. Niko Koletic. 20-year-old at Lokomotiv Zagreb. A little short, the center back position. Little short. But he's got some skills. Problem is, he's already in a big money situation. And then there's Karamoko Dembele, who for some ungodly reason is considered like an A+ by my scouting department, even though I don't think he's really that good. What do you think of Cole Bassett? Cole Bassett's a stud. I'm glad Cole Bassett's in Europe now. He's a typical American player, full tilt, 100% all the time, goes really hard. Can appreciate that. Sam Rogers is former Sounders Academy and then went to Norway. Oh, cool. That explains why I don't know him. Aren't you a little short for a center back? No, I'm probably average height for a center back, you know. Jerome Igwe is playing for Kano Pillars. I didn't make a move for that guy already. He's honestly probably pretty bad. Kano Pillars is a Nigerian team. You into baseball? I know it. I'm not super into it, but I know the sport really well. I worked in it for 5 years. Do you think P-Folk deserves to start based on his incredible form at Young Boys? No, but I think he deserves to be in the team, which has not happened yet. So he isn't interested in speaking to Derby County. Yikes. I mean, let's see if they gave me like 6.25 million. Well, they're willing to negotiate, which means a $6 million deal for Nicholas Lima's on the table if I do that. It's all right. He wasn't interested in going. I was playing with house money, and then I would have to convince him to join Derby County in the championship, which it looks like he just doesn't want to do, so. Yeah, I was the minor league radio guy for 5 years. For the Tampa Yankees, now Tampa Tarpons, the New York Yankees. Dude, I'm so sick of this guy. I know he is on the loan list. I just don't think he's very good. I said I'd do it. I said if they recommended him again, I'd say not interested. I did it. I did it to him, chat. I freaking did it to him. Sade Marami. Okay. I see you. I see you, little LAFC into contract. Andrew Gravillon. That's Suriname. Guadeloupe. Okay. Guadeloupe, best national team anybody outside of CONCACAF actually just probably hasn't even heard of. Fabio Carvalho is available for 17 million. Who the hell do you think I am, dude? What? 17 million? I'm still trying to get my wage budget under what we're allowed to spend, dude. You gotta chill with this whole available for 17 million. Nice find, end of contract though. Oscar Rosa. Trying to run his contract down and get himself into Europe. That's the way to do it. David von Balmos. Cool. It's already got an offer in, and we don't exactly leave a lot of money sitting around to be able to sign these guys. You realize that, right? I feel like you don't. I feel like you don't realize this. What, we don't leave a lot of money sitting around? Yeah, I feel like you don't understand. 16.5 million. We are in a whole other bracket all of a sudden of players that we just can't afford being recommended to me on a weekly basis, and I don't like it. What does mean finish? Like, what's the goal of this one? You mean, what's the end goal? Will be the way you'd word that. Yeah, it's just win the Champions League, make Austria a top 5 league, because we've got Salzburg along for company, and they're going to be competitive and great as long as we drag them along in Europe. And so we must continue to drag them. Just signed Nemanja Gavric, my Slovenian save. He looks horrible compared to yours. Oh no. I feel as though I've horribly misled you. Christian Turden linked to a switch to Midtjylland for 2.8 million. See, I would want more than that. What's the ask? You'd be happy with that asking price? I feel like you wouldn't. I feel like you wouldn't be happy with that asking price. But if I got 4.2, I mean, I can renege on this. I can renege on that if he gets mad. And there he is. God, I thought this was fixed. Try to negotiate a fair price? Absolutely, yeah. Him at 3.6. 3.5, okay. Little low.
When I'm tired, I make a lot of typos. I can't find any other correlation. It's like nothing else matters.
They want to meet the price for Christian Turden, then we just flipped him for over $2 million in the budget. Got no problem with that. Big Al's Toy Barn, thank you for the 5 months. That's like nothing else mattress. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. B+. But Big Al's, thank you. And we're going to get to that lookup now, home. I am super sorry that we just kind of blanked on that again. I become addicted to center mids and attacks. Splash, agreed. Thank you for the 9 months. Wazza, thank you so much for the 5 months. And I see we got to look up for Gianluca Buzio as well, but we got to do this one now. Anders Hartfight Riste. He is the center forward at Roma, which is a good spot to be if he's actually playing, and he is. Because they won the trophy not too long ago. $2.8 million move, and this past year, 18 matches, 5 goals to 6.78 for Anders Hartfight Riste. Not made it into the Norwegian national team yet. A bit of surprise. But he has been named the Roma seasonal best 11 each of the last 2 years. So making progress. Even though he came in a year after I think Roma actually won the title, it's still a good run for him. Gianluca Buzio. Should have a bright future. I feel like he's just not quite there yet. Buzio is still at Venezia. Football Manager doesn't seem to like him very much. Venezia bought him for $11 million. That is a real-life transfer, and he has been a regular player at Venezia every year.
Was thinking of trying FM again, but I've only got FM 20. Guess I have to rewatch The Old Zealand. Jokes aside, what's your favorite soup? And what's your opinion on French onion?
My favorite soup is called Vichy Soie from one particular restaurant, and it is the best soup I've ever had. French onion is an above average soup that I will eat in most cases that it is on the menu. That full answer there, Slark. Thank you for the 10, and appreciate you dropping that Twitch Prime. So Buzzi has just been seasonal best 11. Venezia got relegated, then popped right back up as champions, and so he has helped steer that. Just good. He's only made 6 appearances for the U.S. national team, though, so. Only 6 appearances for the U.S. national team. It doesn't seem like it's the best role on Gianluca Buzio. I just came in here talking about soup. Somebody asked me what my favorite soup is. Onion soup's S tier. Favorite soup's Vichy Soie. It's outrageous. I've only had it at one restaurant. So good. Oh. Nothing beats like if you get good bread and a tomato soup with some olive oil in it. Ooh. Ooh. You know? A nice gazpacho always gets me going. Those are probably the things I would pick over like an onion soup. What are the clauses dependent on? Can I just negotiate you up to 100,000, please? Like 150. 120,000 and ultimatum to the other club. 120,000 if you want Malinka Kogic. And that just made us $100,000 in the transfer budget. So that's cool. Andre Carvalho, yeah. They really love... He's an unusually talented player. You know what I mean by that? Okay, this guy from Jordan? Come on, flag man. That's Sudan. Nope. Shout out to the guy from the Afghan national team for not just being awful. He's not good enough, but he's not awful. Giuseppe Spano. And Krishna Garion, the 16-year-old. We just need more information. We got no information from him on the first scouting report. Carvalho definitely needs to go to the top of our scouting priorities, though, so we'll flip that around. And Andre Carvalho, up to the top. Those reports should start coming in, and we got to start. We got to be aggressive. We got to start axing people. Ragnar, thank you for the Twitch Prime and welcome. I cannot live without soup. See, I'm not like that either. I don't eat a really aggressive amount of soup, right? I don't eat a really aggressive amount of soup. Actually, I offer Kogic out for like 200,000. Apparently, people are really thirsty for Malenko Kogic. And I'm going to go reject the other $120,000 offer because now Blauweiss Linz is in for Malenko Kogic. They're like, ooh, look at that tasty potential. And I'm like, he's not going to reach it. And they're like, we don't care. We're going. All right. Good for you. The soup is okay. No, I mean, I just don't eat soup a lot. But usually I'll eat soup when I go out. It's a nice thing to have before, like, a meal. You know, you have some soup. This Chinese guy's good. It's also worth $16 million. Jing Shachong. Cool. Sean Wiesman. Only $6 million. What a bargain! Sweet. $10 million. I hate it here. My scouts are now assuming my transfer budget is significant. Simply nothing worse than scouts that are sitting there like, oh, you got this much money? Cool, Mbappe. Ring. Soup paired with rice is pretty good. Well, that's like a nice, like, stew. I think of rice as something you put in stew. You know, you put it in the crock pot all day with the beef and the carrots, celery. So we're at. What are my transfer offers that I haven't responded to? Oh, 2 offers for Malenko Kogic for 200,000. Shut up. Shut the front door, man. Malenko Kogic is going to make me significant money. Okay, 300,000 for Malenko Kogic. Anybody want Malenko Kogic that bad? Come on, every second division team's looking at this 20-year-old winger from my academy like, hey. Damn, he looked fine. I have a cereal bar. What are you talking about? Could heat up some miso soup. I got that from Trader Joe's the other day. It's pretty sweet. No idea if it's good or not. No way I just got that offer. I did. From Blauweiss Linz for 300,000. Well, let's just keep playing this game, dude. I'm having fun. You guys having fun? I'm having a good time. Who's in on 400,000? Going once. Going twice. Malenko Kogic for $400,000. New average attendance record for Floridsdorfer is almost 7,000. Love that. Rebel Salzburg make... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Salzburg! Dinkelberg! That was actually really good. Salzburg! Dinkelberg. That's a throwback. Oh my God, $1 million. There goes our scout for Portugal. Herden now speaks good German. Good for him. But is Trader Joe's worth it? It's really not expensive. In New York, it's like a cheap option to get food. What bothers me is the lack of brands. I had no idea how much I depended on brands to be like, to figure out how good something was. They have no brands. So you're just walking through Trader Joe's like, do I want that thing with the generic packaging, or do I want the other thing with the generic packaging? And then my brain just shuts down. Just got $125,000 from selling a scout. I am God. No way, right? No way we get somebody up here in the stratosphere. 17s. Oh, Roy. It's not even the only guy. There's another one. Ryoa. Oh, dude, this guy, Christoph Vivel, is one of the best scouts in the game. And of course, watch me whip. Can't afford him. But he's interested, which I find incredibly attractive. Kyle, dang it. Roy, dang it! Started getting paid more than we'd be able to pay him. He's going to want a pay raise, and so he can't do that. That makes me sad. Okay. Somebody with the 16s over there, like Steve Nixon, definitely wants too much. He's English. Everybody that's English in this game wants too much money. Sergio De Souza. Never heard of him. Victor Moreno. Actually, no. No, it's probably not going to happen. If I had to be honest with you, I don't think so. But I'm an optimist. You know? I am an optimist. Pedro Alves. Dang it. Okay. Diego Huerta. No way this dude's getting paid a lot. $35,000. Thank you. There is no way you're getting away from me, Diego. Absolutely no way. I am throwing money at you for you to leave your homeland. Please leave your homeland, because you are the only choice. Oh, I've been trying to get Jeannot for a while. You are the only choice we have, Diego. I'm going to give you the most. Didn't I just offer this? I'm unable to change the contract? Okay. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Don't even care, dude. Don't even care. Oh, I care about this, though. He accepted. Transfer delayed due to work permit. Oh, Martin. I still know nothing about you, but I find you alluring. Campore.
My
Hello.
Argentinian pounds just managed a 30 meters cross to assist a header. 6 months of subscription. Gimme bacon.
There you go, Chuck. Yay, congrats to the silver. I'm glad you're putting on some Argentinian pounds. Or a left back. Who knows? Could be either. Morris Kranger. Oh, don't tell me he's worse. Don't tell me he's getting worse and that I was misled, hoodwinked, and bamboozled. All right, that's through the guys that we were prioritizing already. Ernest Harrison. Unfortunately, Ernest, we must let you go. Omar Vargas, the keeper at Union Española, is not interested in that move, even though he's a Chilean national team goalkeeper. Jose Miranda's not interested. Gilmar Laura is slightly interested. Okay, Abdullah Al-Dasari. There we go. Dude, what the dude's from Bahrain? Abdullah Al-Dasari. He passes the first test with flying colors. You don't. You don't. You definitely don't. You cost $34 million and you stink. Why are you bad? Why was I all right? Dang it. He's really not. I mean, this rating is low. This rating is low. Okay, this is not fair to him. He's better than the stars would indicate. Okay. Better than the stars would indicate. He's a zoomy boy. Oh, don't act like I'm not going to just try and sign this guy at some point. Not even interested. Gurung actually has held his potential at the top part, which is better than a lot of his counterparts in this round of scouting. Patrick Benjamin of Minnesota United. There's a chance, especially because he's free. Hassan Al-Ali. Dang it, Hassan. So we can let a lot of these guys go. I don't. Him and Harrison. I'm not sure because they're. Well, this guy is cheaper than Harrison, which is why we're gonna do that. Jamal Awad, Kais Assam. Okay, Jordan. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, now we get into the Koreans. Let's go. We got the Koreans this time. Lee Tae-young definitely deserves another scout. Park Song-rae, I don't think he does. Park Dong-won does. Kim Seong-min of Ulsan Hyundai does. Choi Junhee does not. Oh, there he is. Cho Min-jun, 18-year-old midfielder for Jeonnam Dragons. Kim Hyun-kyu, all these guys come in at like $1 million up front anyways. Well, Laos didn't exactly hit. Or the first couple of Malaysias were bad. That doesn't mean they were all bad. Oh, the World Cup's underway. Hey, New Zealand lost. Great. To Austria. Yeah. Go team. Go team. Good bit of scouting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a World Cup qualifying roundup, I believe. Did we already do that? I feel like we did that, and then we watched the playoff. So let's just look at the world. Yeah, because that's how Venezuela made it in. So what are the groups? So Austria, U.S., New Zealand. Who's hosting? Oh, U.S., Mexico, and Canada. I know this. It's 2026. Portugal, Egypt, Venezuela. Cool. Germany, Zimbabwe, Jamaica. Nice. Mexico, Thailand, Norway. Fun. Wales, Morocco, Uzbekistan. Croatia, Trinidad and Tobago getting massacred by Uruguay and Croatia. Sounds fun. Belgium, South Korea, Ecuador. That's a pretty tough group. Italy, Senegal, Syria. Italy's going to be fine. Ukraine, Tunisia, Brazil. That is another pretty difficult group, but Ukraine did just beat Brazil by 2, so looking up. England, DR Congo, and Japan lost to England 6-0. That's not encouraging. Sweden, Nigeria, and Chile. Sweden picked up the crucial early win in a tough group. Colombia, Serbia, and Togo. Colombia and Serbia drew, which opens the door for Togo. Nah, it actually doesn't. Never mind. France, Panama, and Australia. Nice. Spain, Algeria, and Saudi Arabia. Canada, Greece, Ivory Coast, and then Argentina, Denmark, and Iran. First day of matches, I believe, in the books. Oh, first couple days of matches. Austria beat New Zealand. Portugal beat Venezuela. Germany beat Jamaica 8-2. Rough. Mexico beat Norway 1-0. In a good match. Wales beat Uzbekistan 3-1. Croatia beat Uruguay 4-2. Croatia still unkillable. Belgium with 4 goals from Romelu Lukaku gets through. And then Italy beat Syria 3-1. The Syrians did score a World Cup goal, so good for them. Yaremchuk scored. Melanovsky scored. Ukraine is good. Brazil goes down into the mud. England the domination over Japan. Sweden beat Chile with Alexander Isak scoring 1-0. Colombia and Serbia drew thanks to Dusan Vlahovic in the 92nd minute. France blowing out Australia, which of course we saw because Bobby Smith played in that 3-0 loss. Spain beat Saudi Arabia. Greece and Canada drew. 90th minute equalizer from Okello, which would be great at home, but they were also up most of the game and gave up 2 goals past the 80th minute. And then Argentina with a 91st minute equalizer to draw against Denmark. The U.S. plays against New Zealand in a kind of must-win. Vanderhorst wants a new contract. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I do not want to do that. How much can we offer him? I don't want to give you star player. We need to start working you down from star player. Dude, we need to start working you down from star player, okay? Thank you. I'll give him the new contract. I want to make sure there's no release clauses in it. We've got a patient guy here. I'm going to give you a Team of the Year bonus that is significant. And it's 177,000 up front. And he's going to be like, no, but no, stop it. 187. Oh, I'm going to bully you to 187. That felt. I just had a feeling. It felt like I had him there. That's a good deal. We got him down to important player. I'm going to give you a new contract. Yeah, no problem. I'm okay with that new contract. Get him extended. Get him locked in. The wage. I was worried he was going to come in with like, yo, I want 500,000, and I'd be like, yo, off. Okay, but no, that's not what we got. That's not what we got. Very reasonable. And we'll take Owen Vanderhorst in that contract. Remember that American started, or he turned 18 at the start of June? Well, we will get that scouting report in a week or two, and we'll be able to make some moves. Some sort of initial report on what that guy's packing. Expectations, regular playing time expectations, unchanged. New playing time expectations, we have none. Anthony, I'm going to be honest. Your contract expiring very soon. Wouldn't worry about it. Missed training. I'm going to turn that up to a week. Multiple booking. It would turn these up to 1 week here. And multiple booking suspensions. If you get a third, we'll turn that up to 2 weeks. Sent off for a straight red. We'll turn that up to 2 weeks. Multiple booking suspensions. We'll turn it up to a half week.
Name our baby Zed.
Confirm. We go a little harder with that. Kobal, Malinka Kogic. No, sorry. I wanted more of the money than that. We have a $300,000 deal already in place. Oh, we're already back for preseason. What? Now that we're back, I'll admit not being ambitious enough. Nope. Ready to look for the promotion playoffs, which I believe they actually are referring to the European playoffs. Don't make any promises now. Here's the code of conduct. Don't think it'll make much of a difference. Excellent. Won't be expecting any issues. Cool. We're ready to go. Who was that? How you gonna name the baby? S Tubes. Hit the 9 months. I think a good hodgepodge of legends names would be very important. Be interesting having Manuel Nira around. I might try to turn Manuel Nira into a side midfielder. I don't wanna loan Pierre just yet because I feel like we're going to get an offer for one of our strikers. They put together a couple of good seasons. Boyan Blodniak. Oh, Tubes! With a 10 gifted subs. Deeble out. Thank you so much for the 3 as well. Welcome to the Hammers, the Prime. Beautiful spending Jeff Bezos money. You know, that's how it's done. Up the frickin' Dorfers, but Tubes has thrown down the gifted subs, and we've got Samsung Cup first round in 33 days because our off season is very short here. Gotta love that. I'm out of water. Tubes, thank you. Love you guys getting the bacon in the chat to celebrate the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Tubes. Up we go. Oh, I didn't prioritize my scouting. Meant to prioritize my scouting. I've messed up, chat. I feel terrible about it. European competition. Yeah, we moved up. Whoa! Let's go. We're 8th. Honestly, we're contributing to that with our Europa League performances and stuff. We are ahead of Belgium, Ukraine, Russia, Switzerland, Greece, Turkey. Let's go. Czechia, Scotland. Czechia's at Scotland's way down there. TBGO, we are behind the Eredivisie. We're right where we need to be. We're hunting that top 7. We need to catch the Eredivisie. And we need to catch Portugal. And then we got to reel in Ligue 1, Uber Eats. And then we're good. And then we're in that top 5. We rise up the European club rankings to 140th. That puts us around some pretty decent clubs as we continue to... well, not really. We're right next to CSKA Moscow, right behind Werder Bremen, and Stuttgart, and Hoffenheim, and Schalke. There we go. Huge collection of German teams there. Homegrown players, the Champions League, all are U21. Our entire team is U21, so I'm really not worried about registration. Josipovic. Okay. Love that. I love the fact that we just went up to 8th because, you know, not only is Salzburg succeeding, but we are starting to turn up in Europe and really play well and succeed. I need to schedule my friendlies. Do, 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 do. Are we stronger than the top Russian teams right now? Maybe. Maybe. If we played the champion of Russia, I don't know if I'd go into that game like, yeah, let's do it. Give me that scout. When the scout signs, I'll throw you in there, Luca. And we also have Fierce Pierce redeeming a lookup for Luca Romero. The wonderful Argentine, who's probably only like 20 years old now. Oh, this is different. Wait. This is the same guy. I didn't know he was eligible to play for Mexico. He moved to Serie A for free to Lazio, which I think happened in real life. Last 2 years, he's broken into the first team. This past year, made 37 appearances out of their 38 matches. 6 goals, 1 assist. He is starting to come on. Lazio's developed in the right way, some way. And Luca Romero has started to come on as a really outstanding player. 5 appearances for the Mexican national team. Bit of a coup that they got him. Seasonal best 11 each of the last 2 years. Got his first cap at 21. And he was the best young player of the season in Serie A last year. So he is coming on hard. He also won the Coppa Italia in 2023, was part of that team. So he's got some silverware in his cabinet already, and Luca Romero is looking to make some freaking moves. Make some moves. How many Champions League spots do we have now? I gotta go look. Reach the championship group, semifinal of the Samsung Cup, and be competitive in the Champions League. Appreciate it, homies. Oh, Hammerby is interested. I want to bring him back as well. Transfer listed. What's his value? That asking price way above his value. Yeah, it's fair. On the high side, but not by much. What about like 1.5 million? Is that okay? See if we can get 1.5. Gabriele Capanni. See what his asking price would be. Not be happy with that. Oh, we'll try 1.5 for both of them. Watch them both be mad and be like, no, I want 1.2, you swine. It's gonna happen. Both of them. Boom. Oh, 0. Neither. Okay. Gabriele Capanni. 1.5 million. I know he just took a knock, but he's fine. I promise there's nothing defective about the product. 1.5 million for Anderson. I'd be over the moon. Not only would we dump his wage, we would have to find a new captain. I think Pablo fits the bill. Oh. Oh, Rafa Olafsson's worried about missing out on the Icelandic national team. That's fair. Oh, man. That's a lot of teams that are interested in $1.5 million for Elias Anderson. I know I'm going to try for more, but it's going to make him mad, chat. I know I'm going to try for more. There's teams circling all over Elias Anderson. But I am going to do the old school strategy, and he's going to be like, what do you mean you offered me out for 2.5 million? I'm not worth that much. Apparently you are, Anderson. Apparently you freaking are, and I'm about to make a ton of money off this that I didn't expect, Elias. So you're just going to have to let me do it. Let me do it, Elias. Let me steer. We haven't, Kai, but I do hope you're okay. Thank you for the 5 months in the Prime. Let me do it! Listen to me. Listen to me. Price shows how highly I value you. I really implore you to understand why I'm doing this. I just need him to shut up so that I can continue to do this. Okay. Well, this is going to get fun, isn't it? 3.5 million. Come on! It's worth it. We're going to get, like, money for this. Okay, so 3.5 too high. Now let's go for 3. I think we'll get 3. The Rush. Oh, Mubarak al-Shamari from Al-Sad. It's just way too expensive, but, you know, we might as well keep track of him. Because who doesn't love a good player from an obscure country who is available if we ever happen to end up with enough money to be like, hey, bud, excuse me. No, nothing like going nuclear with the captain of your club. It's fine. We don't have a match for a month. Give me multiple friendly matches, please. Not there. There. And then we'll just have... we'll stack it up after that. Similar reputation teams. Let's play Brøndby. Let's play Sporting. Let's play Shakhtar Donetsk. And let's play... not a Brazilian team that we have to pay a ridiculous amount of money for them to join us, but Dinamo Zagreb would make us a lot of money, and they don't have to go that far, so that works for me. And we play at home, don't have to lose training and fitness for traveling. We're fine. Yeah, I'm worried that there might be some dynamic that now that he's mad, he doesn't want to take these deals. That does worry me. Didn't prioritize my scouting. Gotta do that. Forgive me, Father, and I have sinned. No, it's there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just uncomfortable with the transfer system because I used to be so comfortable operating in it. It was disgusting, but now we got 2. We got 2 at 2.7. Okay, so it's not like something where if they get mad at you, all of a sudden you're not going to get any offers anymore. That was a concern of mine. Wage demands are in excess of what they'd be willing to pay. 1.3. Deji Emanuel is on an expiring contract, and he's an inverted winger, and we are not going to sign him. Because despite the fact that he has great potential, and I haven't done anything with my scouting still, I need to go move those guys around. All right, he was happy at 1.5, so I hope he's happy again at 1.5. Yanev's unhappy with the high volume and quickness training. Well, that's because you're slow. Okay. So now, before I forget, we're going to go into the scouting, and we are going to go to scout priorities. And we are going to find guys that we liked. Which would be, I believe, Shoumin Jun up. And Simcoe, Campore, Kamano, Morris Kranger. Rest of these guys we're still, into, but we'll see. We'll see. We still haven't finished Asia. We got to get through Asia. That was a very large number of people that we are scouting. Are in Asia. I know you guys want me to relist Anderson at 3 million. There we go. Owen Vanderhorst cinches a new deal through 2029 as an important player. We've reduced his playing time requirements just a little bit, which is nice. Future playing time after the end of his contract is to go up to star player, which, of course, by the time we get to that point, he should be more than willing to acknowledge that that's probably not going to happen. So it's just a generally good deal. Push down his playing time requests, make him steady. And he's been a little slow with his development, but he certainly looks like he's capable. So if we take Elias and then offer him out for 3.2 million just to see. Gabriele Capani does have Vazland Beveren interested, and we do want to reduce our wage by moving him. There's interest in Luis Wara for loan. I don't necessarily hate that. Transfer interest for Dimba Sissoko, that could be really nice. I'm thinking offer out for 3 million, and we're just gonna like shot in the dark this. He's probably gonna hate that though, and I hate that we have to check. Be happy with that asking price? All right, so I'll offer him out for $3 million, and maybe somebody's gonna come in and grab him. He's not mad, but what, the tactical style broken? You serious? Where did this Nordling? Who is scheduling this stuff? Stop with the scheduling, dude. I don't want these away friendlies. Thank you. I will set up my friendly schedule. It's fine. Oh, you can play Arsenal. That'll bring in some cash. They're not going to be able to play that. Even though they're listed as being able to play that, they're not going to be able to play that. It's fool's gold. Stade Rennais and Bayer Leverkusen. I just want to play against teams that have quality. They might not be able to play either. I don't know. They might not be able to play either. Okay. We'll see. If they can't play, we'll already have it scheduled so that we can handle it. So that we can handle it. What responsibilities do you use? Normally not that one. Don't know why that was set up. Look up for a CONCACAF man, Alfonso Davies. Okay. Went to the same middle school as him, and it is now a new soccer academy, as it should be. Alfonso Davies came from there, in Canada. That should be an awarded school. Juranovic. Your one trial here was one of the happiest moments of my life. I think we should transfer Luis Sissoko. I don't see him being a part of this team. You prefer to stay at Floridsdorfer, I know, bud. But you're not going to play here. We've given you those loan opportunities, and clearly there's a lot of people out there that are really in love with you. You just played for the Senegalese U20 team. You know, maybe there's a future out there. Maybe there's a future out there, but it's not here. You understand me? Understand. You understand? Oh, I don't want to do that match practice. Oops. Give me like a overall. Or no, we just did that yesterday. Let's go there. That. I just got to redo this. Light, early, boom. There you go. Absolutely berated. If we could just like, I could have a setting where it would realign the moment I scheduled these friendlies, it'd be so cool. I'd freaking love that. All about preseason, getting fit. A lot of development occurs in preseason, so massive club.
I don't trust those trees. They seem kind of shady.
Understood. Completely understood. They do seem kind of shady. He's too expensive, and he's a goalkeeper, and he's young, and I'm just going to come up with reasons not, because we're very unlikely to sign him. Oh, the Philippines. Oh! Ricardo Casambre. So unathletic. Oh my god, he's so unathletic.
I bought 2 Dobermans named Rolex and Timex. They're watchdogs.
Demba, best trainer last week. He's the best trainer last week. Reese, that's an A-. That was a great one. Thank you for the 17 months in the prime. And Aiden with the 3 months. I don't trust those trees over there. Seem kind of shady. Kind of sus. What do you guys think? Ricardo Casambre. Unfortunately, despite the fact that he is supremely technical, he's not a great passer. And doesn't pay great attention. I don't know. I think I've got to... He's on an amateur contract playing in Norway. It's such a weird way to find a guy. But there he is. Clear as day. Filipino player that just has the moves. Evgeny Ginshev, you are a man after my heart. You've found and recommended the type of person that I would absolutely love to sign. Yeah, I know Vitek's on the loan list. He has no interest in being loaned to me. I would love if he did, but he doesn't, okay? He's like one of the best wonder kid right backs in the entire world. He doesn't want to play here.
Dorf me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
I think I can do that. Doff me up before you go. Oh, you guys are still here. Gestalt, thanks for the 17 months. Monka DMCA. Yeah, we're screwed, guys. Absolutely screwed. Alvin Sanchez. Relishes big matches. Good for him. I'm really excited for him. It just doesn't have the burst for me. Guy is so bad at an advanced age for us. So bad. I just can't conceive of making a move there. All right, I'm going to do the lookup, I swear. The moment we come out of this, I'm going to do the lookup. I had an amateur Finnish player. One of my old saves picked him up on a free, sold him to PSG 5 years later for 60 mil. That's the dream. You play Hearts of Iron 4? Yep. Any plans on more Elden Ring? Yeah, I think I'm going to play for a couple hours tomorrow. Also want to play some Football Manager, though. Sellout expected. Capacity crowd of 3,660. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's refer to our old document here. The other sale we would consider is Vince Brody. We have a lot of interest in Nicholas Lima, a lot of interest in Boyan Brodniak. Interest from a Russian team in Nemanja Gavric, which could be incredibly profitable. Hinterzier's on the way out into his contract. We are going to... Can we even set him for release? Did I set him for release a year ago? I probably did. I am that mad at him for existing. Development, training, general rehab from the moment you came back from your vacation. Sorry your off-season was ruined. I'm sorry, dude. You need to be an Impact sub, and I will keep you around. I apparently can't even offer that kind of money on a contract right now.
Hey.
That's a problem. That's a problem. Hey. Brody! How you doing, man? How you doing, Vincent? Not been a good developmental environment for you, has it, Vince? Be nice if we could find a loan. Just free that wage up, because it is a really significant wage. Maybe some other team in the top Austrian division for him to go kick a ball around. Don't know if I'm ready to give up on him yet, you know? Don't know if I'm ready to give up on him. 1.8 million to Nemanja Gavric. Just don't want to lose Gavric. I feel like he does a ton for us. Yeah, you see the values have jumped on the team. Brodniak 7.2 to 8.2 million. Definitely helped with Elias Anderson. Mans is working on a deal for 2.7 million at 30 years old. The captain of Floridsdorfer AC. Tragic. Let's test out Vince Brody's market. Now we offer him out for transfer. He's open to talking to other clubs. We'll let the loan land for a day, and then we'll test it out. Beer, come on. Come on, Daniel. You've improved like such a mad lad for so long. From absolutely awful to slightly below average and passable. Don't let that dream die here. Do not let that dream die here. Surely nobody's interested in Bobby Smith, right? That'd just be nuts. Because if I got $14 million for Bobby Smith right now, I would take it, completely reshape this team. Because we have 85% retention. Not only would we be well under our wage budget, we would also, like... I wouldn't hate that. Oh, Dinamo Zagreb are interested in Mutaraji? Because his contract is oppressive. I know that we want him, but his contract is oppressive. As much as we like Ismail Mutaraji, somebody put $5 million on the table? I wouldn't say no. Way above his values. Happy with that asking price? $5 million. We'll let him know. We'll let Dinamo Zagreb know that if they want Mutaraji, they come with $5 million. He's got a beast of a contract, and we free up a lot of wage budget moving Mutaraji on. I feel like we can fill that spot for less. I'm not actively going to sell him, but I would like to, let Dinamo Zagreb know what the price is. And if they feel like it's amenable, then, I'm happy to have them make their move. Be happy with that asking price, like 7.5 million for Raul Asensio. I just want to get these asking prices set. Oh, Pablo feels like he is not a valuable guy. I don't know if I like that. Pablo does bring it. He brings the heat. Apparently, he's not a highly valued player, where Raul Asensio is not only getting paid more, but more highly valued. Let's see if those asking prices attract any attention. Like, we've got Gabriele Capani, who's asking price. It's got that Belgian team lurking around. Mudarai. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not a lot for Vince, is it? That's not a lot. SV Rid are interested. I offered him out for loan, first of all. I offered him out for loan. You came in with a transfer offer. Discuss the issue with Asensio. Yeah, this is fine. Compromise. Yeah, what do you want? I'll take 7. You go up to 7? Cool. That's why I was going to set it at initially. We're good. Mutaraji, what did you have an issue with? Right. 4.8. He goes up to 4.6. I go to 4.7. So not 5 million, but 4.7 million for Ismail Mutaraji. After he proved he could do it on the European stage. I don't want to sell Brody for less than honestly, a couple million. He is good. He's stopping it. Oh, there's more UCL matches today. I literally don't pay attention to a single thing in my life. Yeah, I'll stop before the UCL matches then. I don't like streaming over UCL because I like watching the UCL. Oh, Kogic is off for 300,000. Dude, I did not expect you to turn into a player that was worth that much money, Malenko. I am super thankful that this 20-year-old youth academy player has turned into $300,000. I really, really appreciate it. Once more playing time to get into the national team is set up. Elias Raffan Olafsson. Contracts till the end of next year. I think your concerns are fair. And that is largely because I feel like we might sell Joseph Croston soon. Just investigating that situation. His value is high. His release clause is 4.3 million. He's a U.S. national team play. He's on the U.S. team at the World Cup right now. And we might look to move him for that release clause because we probably could keep him at the end of this transfer window, probably. But I don't know if we could. Because that would be the second transfer window where we promised to sell him. If nobody wants to sign him for his release clause, we will keep him. But if somebody meets it at 4.3 million, we get like 3.5 million of that. We need one of these sales to go through. I think Elias Anderson's sale is going to create budget flexibility for us. We're going to be able to put it over, like our wage budget's going to be papered over. Well funded. We're not going to be running up against a wall wage budget. I did forget the lookups. Yep. Come on. I gotta look up Alphonso Davies before my brain explodes. Come on. What happened to the American? Yeah, we're still these scouts are still working their way through Asia. The American will arrive soon. And we went to North America after Asia. There goes Malenka Kogic. Kanobo. Into contract shortlist. See you later. Alphonso Davies. The first time that I have mentioned the fact that we're doing this lookup. Still at Bayern. 79 caps, 18 goals. And he has played, 32, 33, 32, 23, 33 matches for Bayern. Very regular player for Bayern Munich. Won the Bundesliga, it would seem, every year. Yep. Bundesliga and DFB Pokal, Bundesliga, Champions League. He's got multiple Champions League trophies now. Won the Super Cup, won the Pokal. They did the quad that year. He was a part of the team. He was part of their seasonal best 11. He was Champions League Defender of the Season, 3rd place. North American Player of the Year, runner-up last season. North American Nations League Young MVP, 3rd place. Amazing he was that far back. North American Player of the Year, runner-up. A lot of honor. He's 2022 North American Player of the Year as they did the treble in Germany. He's done multiple trebles and is just generally absolutely slaying Alphonso Davies. Still can fly. Still doing great. Still making 22 million a year. But an interesting lookup is the one we have. After this one, we've got Kasper Kozlowski, who could end up anywhere. He's ended up at RB Leipzig. 19 appearances, 2 goals for the Polish national team. And he actually went from Pogoń Szczecin to Inter for 2.6 million and struggled to break into the team over 4 years. He then made 10 appearances in his first season in the Bundesliga with RB Leipzig. But again, not kicking the door down. He was in the seasonal best 11, which is a feat he never achieved at Inter, even though he did finish in the Poland seasonal best 11 on 2 occasions. Won the DFB Pokal this last season and made the Leipzig best 11, so hopefully that's something that turns it around. Darn good midfielder, but now he's starting to hit that part of his career where he's got to be good, and he just doesn't seem to be kicking on, right? Just doesn't seem to be kicking on. What about the staff member? We have not signed that scout yet. Going through a work permit process. You'll be on the staff soon, my lad. Enzo Boyama. Ooh, Robert. Robinchuk. Oh. He fast. Oh, he fast, yo. Ooh. And he's got that work rate and the stamina, and the off the ball isn't bad. This dude is a problem. Ooh, he fast, though. Yeah, Floridsdorf are the only non-Italian team sniffing around the Roberto Rabinchuk-sized goods. I'll go ahead and see if we can slip an offer in here. So we gotta wait. We gotta wait. This dude's going straight onto the target list. Straight onto the target list for a year. And we need to wait for the sale of Elias Anderson.
How many goals for Ronaldo today?
5. 5 goals. Yeah, his price is very low. Transfer listing crossed him. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hang on to him. Important player at Tyrol. No, I want the wage covered. The offers for Brody. They're like, what if we paid 0% of the wage? And then... What if we paid 0% of the wage? No, we acknowledge he's good. Like, we will absolutely make him a regular player, but we pay 0 of the wage. Plavice wins, say no to Vince Brody. Nah, I just need to involve this guy more in the first team. Honestly, I was unfair to him not playing him more in the first team because he's got good potential. We know he can play a great ball. He's learning to play long-range passes. He switches the ball to opposite flanks. We're getting rid of Elias Anderson. We're going to need somebody that's reliable in the middle of the field, and I think Vince Brody can be that for us. I think it was unfair to him last season. I think he's going to be good for us now. Well, if nobody wants Croston, nobody wants Croston. What a shame. He should want to renegotiate a contract after this transfer window. You know, Dimba Sissoko, maybe for $2.5 million. And Gabriella Capani, we're just going to do a little one-time fire sale at $1.1 million. See, we're just going to see. Who's out there? So Smith and Croston are not here, which means Elias Raffin Olofsson and all his excitement, he gets to play. And our lack of left backs becomes painfully apparent. Nicholas Lima, you're playing left back today. Oh, Ruzek's still there. No, we're not playing Ruzek. I'll play Maroney. And Gavrich and Ilko and Sunday Madu and Vanderhorst and Asensio and Rodriguez. Yeah, it works. Go get him, Tiger. Gonna play our first match of the preseason. Be fine. A lot of moving and shaking going on. A lot of moving and shaking. I just need Anderson to take his deal. Oh, we're gonna sell like season tickets for 66% of our stadium, 70% of our stadium, which is good because we're about to have an 18,000 seater in a year and a half. Lima red card incoming. Thanks. The Dorfers scored again. Big Zhao. Oh, they have 3-0 on Kapfenberger. Dominant performance. That puts us a point off To the real life Dorfers. They made a bet with me at the beginning of the holy. That's not real. That's definitely a ruse. I'm prioritizing that dude. He plays in the Iraqi league. Hamza Ahmed. How? Hey, the Iraqi league. Let's go. Salah al-Din Saimand Muhammad. The speed, the touch. We know a little about him. But what we do know. Seductive. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Wang Zhengwu. We will continue not optimistically. Zhang Byung-suk. We will continue not optimistically because he's not moving anywhere anytime soon. He doesn't have interest. An Jinsu. 16. Nope. No. Lakhagvajav or Lakhagvajav Savine. Lakhagvajav Savine. Despite being the best Mongolian youngster I've ever seen, wasn't good enough. Oman, nothing. Qatar already gave us one that was good, but Abdul Rahman Daguerre is a good center back. I'd never sign him. He's too expensive. Mod Fauzi Hashim, no. Mohammed Khamis Al Balushi. Cool. Abdullah Salim Ali. No. Dude, this 17-year-old of Victoria Pilsen from Vietnam is legit. Absolutely legitimate. Lee Von Kuyet. And we're going to have an opportunity to sign him end of contract in 9 days. Shut up. Right? Shut up. He's already on my end of contract short list. Tran Antoine. His contract is going to expire at the end of the year. So throw that there. Throw that there. Cool, cool, cool. Ngolo Tuan Vu. This is crazy, right? Like, this is nuts. Since when is Vietnam putting out 3 guys that I'm remotely interested in? Ooh, we're into North America. Cool. The Bermudans. Actually, David McDonnell is shockingly okay. Callum Henderson of the Montreal Academy. We got a lot of time to feel that one out. Carranza.
What's the status of the Slovakian Wonder Kid striker? We going back in for him?
We already got him. We signed him very soon after the transfer window closed. We went in, we got that deal done, and he will be joining us on July 1st. So good news then on the Slovakian striker, because we got him. Vietnam as the golden generation kind of looks like it. Couple of guys that aren't terrible. And I do believe that qualifies. Dino Matic, I think we're actively scouting this guy, so leave me alone. Alvin Sanchez, Bernard Hitzelsberger. Available for loan. Cool. Don't care. Usman Diakite. Thanks for the 2.1. Sorry, never mind. Simeon Petrov. That's a lot of money. That's also a lot of man. Hey, we won Asensio bag 2 and we beat Brøndby in our first match back. Looking good. Gooner, thank you for the 11. And fair question. Dark Skis, thank you for the 3, and I appreciate the Prime. Slimy Joe, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Brad, I appreciate the 3 months. Good sir. How did 9 people manage to put 50,000 points on a coin flip? Hey. There may or may not be some sort of wagering addiction. We're scratching the itch with channel points. Alexander Borkovich. Okay. Sorry, Borkovich. Don't think you're very good. Brian Osorio, you're 19. So many Colombian players like this, dude. So many. Like, they're good, but they're not great. The 2-star, 4.5-star is a Colombian specialty, it feels like. I just don't see a lot of guys like that from other countries. Colombian specialty. Lost all my 45,000 bacon yesterday. That's why I can't go to Vegas. Fair enough. There's the big offer. For Boyan Bologniak. I'll tell you what, Copenhagen. That's what I thought. Don't think he'll be upset because the offer he's really interested in is RB Leipzig. I don't think Copenhagen is on his list of teams that he would want to go to. Cobb Sommers signed a really cheap deal, and Jose Silva's done a $14 million deal. So even though we find these great Portuguese youngsters, we are unable to capitalize at the moment. We will be soon. We shall soon. When you're Dutch, you're not allowed to gamble virtual bacon. Well, if you really wanted to go for it, you could do the NordVPN. You know. Only gamble bacon. Copium soon. Yeah, no, I see he wasn't upset. All right. Seems like there's a lot of things happening, right? Mladen Bobanya? The heck are you and why do people care? No. Michael Suluaga. Holy smokes. Everybody and their mother wants Michael Suluaga. All right, hold on. I saw that offer coming from a mile away, Michael. And I need a left back, and you just step right in here looking all left backish and stuff with the professional and the intelligent. Okay, shush. Shush, Michael. I will pay you $350,000. Well, your club. I will pay. Shut up. Pay you $400,000 up front for Michael Suluaga. I need you to accept it pretty quickly. Okay. I need you to accept it pretty quickly. Thank you. Okay. The Iraqis need to be prioritized. The Vietnamese 17-year-old needs to be prioritized. And that's it from here. And then Suluaga. Just got to look for him. Just got to look for Suluaga. Could come up with some way to sort this, like Colombians. There is Michael Suluaga is 115, and so we just get him up to number 1. And then we've got our collection of guys that we already like that we're prioritizing our scouting on. We're negotiating for Suluaga. Don't have the luxury of waiting for Anderson. We got to go now. With that amount of interest in a player, pretty good indication that that ability is going to be there. Yalom Leslie. Yep, that potential's not there. Okay. Staff contract's about to expire in a week. Good for them. Tommy Thorne. Ooh. Okay. He's still doing it. Tommy Thorne's still doing it. I have more scouts. I mean, we're already negotiating for 1, but I meant like more. Please. Never mind. I can't even ask. Struggling to work within the payroll budget. Whatever. Whatever. Right? Don't even care. Whoa, hey! Eddie Oscar! With a 5 gifteds, Grimsker, Revy, Fly Augustus, Craig Williams, Sam Gerbs. You're in the hammers. Like that. Eddie Oscar's like, you know what? I'm gonna make some people's days today. Throw some gifted subs in there. You cool with that? You cool with that right now? Just throw down some gifteds? Think life will be good? Yes, it will be. Eddie Oscar, thank you. And enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. Make sure you get in the subsection of the Discord. All right, we need updates on the World Cup. What is going on in the world of the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen? We've got all the way to the knockouts here. We pick it up with the U.S. and New Zealand. Big 2-0 for New Zealand. U.S. A battle of my two favorite countries right there. United States with the win. My heart would break if that was a World Cup matchup. Venezuela beats Egypt 2-0. Look at Venezuela go. Germany steamrolls Zimbabwe. They're top of that group. And Norway beats Thailand 4-1. Tough day to beat Thailand, but at least they're there. Wales beat Morocco 3-0. Look at that. Wales beat Morocco 3-0. Like they've been here before, chat. And what an effort from Trinidad and Tobago. Very game from Trinidad and Tobago. They lost 1-0 in the 82nd minute to Uruguay. South Korea beats Ecuador 3-2, had a 3-0 lead, and Ecuador tried to make it nervous at the end. Big win for South Korea, though. They're in a tough group. I remember that. And Italy beating Senegal on an 87th minute goal by Di Lorenzo to make it 2-1. Brazil beat Tunisia 4-2, so they bounced back from their disappointment against Ukraine and picked up a win. Neymar had a hat trick leading from the front. England beats DR Congo 2-0, thanks Phil Foden and Marcus Rashford. Nigeria, huge win over Chile 2-1. Victor Osimhen and Samuel Chukwueze. What a draw for Togo. What a draw for Togo. Bet I made with in real life Floridsdorfer was we'll see who finishes better in their first season. And I won the league, and now they're looking like they might win the league. And so we could end up with a tie in the best possible way. Togo and Colombia with the draw. The Togolese are dancing in the streets. What a result for them at the World Cup. Australia draws Panama 1-1, which sets up a dramatic final day in that group. Spain with the 2-0 win over Algeria. They hold serve there. Didn't look comfortable, though. Needed the penalty and a 94th minute goal. Greece and Ivory Coast equalized 86th minute by Frank Kessie. And then Argentina with a penalty to Lautaro Martinez beats Iran 1-0. That brings us to the final round of matches where the U.S. beats Austria to win the group. Daryl DK, Christian Pulisic put the ball in the back of the net. Let's freaking go. Portugal with a 4-0 win over Egypt put themselves into the round of 32. Emphatic win over the Egyptians, who are out. And Jamaica is headed to the round of 32 with a 3-0 win over Zimbabwe in a match that whoever won it was going to the round of 32. And Jamaica needed 81st, 89th, and 92nd minute goals to pull away from first-time World Cup players Zimbabwe. The Mexico and Thailand, big draw. Thailand had the lead two different times thanks to Supanat Muenta, but Mexico was able to bring it back both times to end up with a draw. And we'll take a look at stages. Close your eyes, lads. Close your eyes. I just wanted to see how that all played out. So the United States won the group. Austria finished second. New Zealand is out. Portugal and Venezuela through. Like I said, Egypt didn't get a point. And then a big win for Jamaica to send them through to the knockout stages. Germany with perhaps the easiest group in the history of the World Cup. And Mexico and Norway go through, but Thailand gets a point and something to write home about with a draw against Mexico. We now go on to Group E, where we had Morocco and Uzbekistan in our final match. And Morocco... Oh, no! I think Morocco would have gone through anyways. Morocco had somebody sent off for the 15th minute, and Uzbekistan tied it at 1 and then tied it at 2. And I imagine they're just sending it forward because they needed one more goal, and then Munir finished off his hat trick to survive for Morocco. But the Uzbeks scored 3 goals in 2 matches. Captivating stuff from the White Wolves of Uzbekistan. In Group F, Trinidad. Croatia beats Trinidad and Tobago 3-0. And one of the most depressing facts you'll ever hear is Trinidad and Tobago has now been to 2 World Cups and still never scored a goal. They have a point. They got a draw in their first ever World Cup in 2006. But they have still never scored a goal at the World Cup. And they fall pointless despite a very respectable loss to Uruguay. Yeah, who is this guy? Matthew Wu Ling. Yeah, born in Trinidad and Tobago. But it's Croatia and Uruguay that survived the upset in the group. And oh, what? There you go. I mean, South Korea and Belgium both beat Ecuador, and so they'd already guaranteed passage. It is Belgium with an equalizing penalty in the 64th minute that win the group. Son did score to put South Korea in the lead initially, but Belgium does find a way to win the group and get the easier draw going into the round of 32. In Group H, it's unbelievable scenes for the Syrians. They're into the round of 32. They survive a half hour with a man down and have gone through over Senegal. It's Al Bari, the national hero for a torn nation. And Syria's through to the round of 32 at the World Cup for the very first time. What a performance for Syria. Mohammed Al Bari plays at Tishreen in the Syrian league. Senegal absolutely in the mud. They were done in late by Italy. And Syria, which had to win to go through, wins. And the round of 32 is on for Syria. Ukraine finishes ahead of Brazil. And they do knock out Tunisia. Mikhailo Mudryk with a 46-minute goal. And a memorable group stage for the Ukrainian national team, who have gone through ahead of Brazil in the top qualifying spot, and some incredibly unlucky top qualifying team will get Brazil in the round of 32, so that's fun. England, oh, DR Congo held on. They lost by less to England and then held on for the draw against Japan and DR Congo in their first World Cup as DR Congo. They've been once before as Zaire, but Dr. Congo's in the round of 32. Great result for the doctor. Nigeria's, Chile's out. They were already out because they'd lost their first 2 matches, but Nigeria and Sweden played to a draw. They played their way to a draw. And that draw favors Nigeria on goals for. And so Nigeria gets the seeded spot, and Sweden will go through as a second seed into the round of 32 at the World Cup. Chile disappointing, but a very difficult group. Great effort from Togo, but Serbia's put them to the sword with 2 goals from Dusan Vlahovic to win the group. Thanks to the draw between Togo and Colombia, Serbia advances as the first place team with just 4 points. Colombia drawing Togo and Serbia is enough and sends them through. Got to be frustrated. They were up 2 goals against the Serbians and let it slip, and now they're a second-seeded team. Group M, Panama. Well, last match wasn't fun. So, great result for the Panamanian national team. They got, a point, a goal at the World Cup. Their second ever World Cup. And then France showed up. Kind of laid it on them a little bit. I think the French are doing fine. 12-4, none against. They're through top of the group. Australia squeaks through because they lost to France by 6 less goals. Mbappe's hunting the golden boot. He got 4. Edouard Camavinga. Jonathan Akone is playing apparently. And Antoine Griezmann had a brace. He's still not dead. Still kicking. The Panamanians, all they needed to do was lose by 2 or less, and they were going to the knockout stages, but that did not happen. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. We weren't done looking at the groups, sir. But France is qualified first. Australia is. I mean, all you can ask is a spot on the dance floor, right? And Australia's got a spot on the dance floor. They delay the Sulawaga decision. Will you chill? Stop delaying. Just get. I'll pay you the extra $50,000 for me to have a shot to sign him. Thank you. Back to what we were doing. Spain and Algeria go through in a match where basically the winner goes. Algeria beat Saudi Arabia 4-0. Pretty convincing. Unas with a hat trick down there. And that's easy enough for Algeria. And in Group O, Canada. No, not as a host nation. Ivory Coast puts them to the sword 5-1 in the final match. Canada needed something better than that. They needed at least a point to go. And they've not gotten that point here. Greece survives in second place. Ivory Coast wins the group with an emphatic win over the Canadian national team. Oh, Canada. Sadness. Canada smited. Group P, we got Denmark and Argentina going through because Denmark has beaten Iran. If they lost that game, they would have been out. But a 75th minute goal by Yusuf Poulsen, 84th minute by me, and Denmark ends up winning the group because they won by multiple goals. And so Argentina and Brazil are second-seeded teams to the knockouts, which means somebody is getting screwed. And that's what we have. And then the first knockout round should be as follows, I would imagine. First knockout round is here. Jamaica! It's Leon Bailey again! The Reggae Boys are flying! Round of 16 for Jamaica! Mexico, always losing in the first knockout round. They've done it again to a CONCACAF foe. The Reggae Boys beating Mexico 2-1 behind Leon Bailey, and Weston McKennie powers the U.S. by Venezuela, who's at their first ever World Cup. They got to the knockout stages, but your boy Weston McKennie got there. Austria with a huge win over Portugal. One of the favorites for the tournament is out. Maximilian Weber scoring in the 100th minute to put them away after Leao dramatically equalized in the 89th minute. Germany and Norway, tough draw for Norway. Leroy Sané and then Thomas Muller from the penalty spot. Germany 2, Norway 0. The Germans through to the round of 16. Norway, one of the dark horses perhaps, is out. Huge win, though, for the Austrian national team that's so long been in the wilderness. They almost beat them in normal time. The United States and Jamaica, Austria and Germany. Wild scenes. Mexico out. Portugal out. Norway out. And on the 24th, we've got Wales, Uruguay, Croatia, Morocco, Syria and Belgium. Do you believe in miracles? And Italy, South Korea. Croatia, Morocco's excellent tie. Nigeria, next set of ties, Nigeria, Colombia, which is fantastic. Ukraine and DR Congo. England, Brazil. Oh my God, it was England that got them. Shut up. In the round of 32. Brazil finished second because they lost to Ukraine. And so Brazil is a second seed and England wins their group and draws Brazil. Can you imagine the riots if that happened? And then Serbia and Sweden locking horns. I believe the final round of ties here, which, the US and Jamaica play. It's like a CONCACAF party in that part of the bracket. And then Austria and Germany. Well, that's not loaded at all. They go against each other in the round of 16. But first, it's Greece, Denmark. That's a classic mid-level European tie. Algeria, France, loaded. Spain, Australia, Argentina, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, if you'd believe it, are the seeded team for that tie because they won their group and they got Argentina, which is incredibly unlucky. All right, we'll just keep track of it as it goes on. Suluaga is very interested, but he feels there's more appealing options like Brentford, Watford, and Stade Rennais. Well, have any of those teams offered him? No, Atletico San Luis is the only team that's offered you. So last time I checked, we're all you got, Buster. I'm going to get rid of that. Preferred role would be defender left at wingback. I will give you the raise, but I'm going to remove both of those. Do you feel okay with that? All right, let's proceed. Oh, can't possibly tell me that is the max we can offer right now. We need one of these sales to go through, dude. We need one of these freaking sales to go through. Doesn't have a lot of patience, but he does have a friendly relationship with me, and so that is valuable. 5% salary raise. He's probably going to want more than this. We're going to have to do a pretty heavily incentivized contract. You know, team of the year bonus, little international cap bonus. That's not bad. Goal bonus, assist bonus. I think I turned that assist bonus up to 1.9. TB goal Bundesliga if we win it. Pretty big payout. And if we make Champions League group stage, we've got a lot of payouts. But that's there. We'll get rid of this and get rid of the minimum fee release clause. We'll also get rid of that and add a relegation release clause at 0. And we'll see how they... Ooh. So you're on the high end. You're on the high end of what you would have wanted. Okay. I hear you. I understand you, but like, I'm just kind of somewhere else right now. Like, I understand you, but like, you know? Sorry, Sulawaga. Guess we're not going to be able to do that deal. No hard feelings. I mean, we just don't have the money to do the deal. Horace Kranger. I don't think we're going to start I don't think we're going to keep prioritizing him. We'll keep prioritizing Kamanu. We're not going to keep prioritizing Campare. But I will... Martin Simcoe, we need to keep prioritizing. Still not learned a lot about him. Scouting's moving very slowly on him. And Shominjun seems to have some holes in his game, but he is a facilitator that works hard. So Chominjun, Kamano, and Simcoe, we want to keep prioritized. The other guys we'll just let fall into... Why can't I multiple prioritize? I forget that a lot, honestly, that I can't. Always comes back to bite me. Time to move on to that Romanian guy. Ooh, I want to make sure he's prioritized, actually. I think he is. That Romanian striker. He did not cost a lot of money. I know. Well, no, what we're doing is we're waiting for the sale of Anderson for him. He's on the target list. It's coming back to me now. He's on the target list. We're waiting for Elias Anderson's sale because then we'll have budget room. Once that sale goes through, we will have budget room. Budget room that we did not previously have. You know, we've got deals. We've got big deals going on. Michael Suluaga. Yeah, the teams have come for Suluaga. Okay, Dimba Sissoko's got interested teams. Vaslin Beverin's still there. Demian Baudry. I feel like we need to make a move on this guy now if we're going to get him. We have the other left back. This guy can't cross to save his life. We don't even know his attributes. Chill. Centellis wants a lot of money, but is also a pure left wing back. It's kind of what our tactic demands, is a pure left wing back. Do 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 do. So what's the name of this team? It's interested. Vaslin Beverin. Offer amount directly to Vaslin Beverin for $1 million. And we will see what they say. All right, they're sniffing around Kapani. He's a great dribbler. If that's what you need, you're looking for short-term gain on a great dribbler? I got you. Short-term gain on a great dribbler. Oh, they want to play at the Fock Plots, do they? Middlesbrough? Why is 7-7 such a hot date here? Like that. Just take the best club we can get then on that date. Be fine. Thanks. Appreciated it. Dinamo Zagreb is around Ismail Mutaraji. I'll be honest with you. Dimba Sissoko is probably not worth that much, but I would be willing to do this deal here. Right now. There it is. Thank you. I'm going to miss you, though, dude. I'm going to miss you. You were, I know we're getting through this sale pretty quickly. 2.7 million at 30 years old after being signed for 57,000 a few years ago, but this is one of the boys right here. One of the dudes. Had a monster first season as part of the team, and then took over the captaincy, was captain for multiple seasons at the Fock Plots. Turns into a giant profit for us at 30 years of age after just being a big time contributor for a real significant amount of time. And let's just go put that money into the transfer budget. He's headed to Zurich for 2.7 million. Well, we don't exactly have the strong presence in the locker room to talk Pablo Rodriguez out of this. Dude, you're about to be the captain. What's the issue? Okay, he's fine. Glad you love me so much. I'm glad you love me so much. So we look at the hierarchy. Rodriguez is the only guy on top of it right now, and that's why he's going to become the captain. Especially if we get rid of Asensio, we got to keep Schmid, because we are a little light on the hierarchy right now. A lot of young guys tends to lead to that sort of thing. But the money is into the budget. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Silver Bacon. Zed, you've inspired me to do a scouting test of my own. One day we'll all understand this crazy game we love. Maybe. One day. Salutes to Elias Anderson. He was a great pickup, played really well for a long time, and now we are finally within our payroll budget and can operate normally. Mine. Come on. Yeah, I know he'd be happy with the 3 million too, but I just don't think that's the offer that they're willing to put on the table. Oh, man. I haven't even hit the transfer window yet. Just wheeling and dealing before it. Cornelius Reese is a no, but Shaquille Steele at Barnett is not a no. And I'm impressed by that. Andres Morales, how are you in the Costa Rican national team, dude? Talk about a downswing. I think we just let this guy go. Doesn't adapt well either. I know he's young and good, but he's not going to get a lot better. Doesn't adapt well. Hit the road, Jack. To the World Cup we go. The FIFA World Cup. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wales, what the f***? Oh, and it's an emphatic win for Wales. An explosive 4-0 against Uruguay and the high water mark of their national team.
And they're doing it without their talisman, Gareth Bale. He's not even here. Holy Wales, 4-0 over Uruguay. A brutal shot to the jaw for the Uruguayans in the round of 32. Contact Center Girl, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Toxic, I appreciate the 6 months. I appreciate the Prime. And maybe we will. Enjoy your silver bacon in the meantime. Contact Center Girl, thank you so much for that. Croatia has beaten Morocco 2-0. They're quietly into the round of 16. Belgium has beaten Syria 2-0 in the first knockout round, so the magical Syrian run is over. The magical Syrian run is over.
Zeonals.
Definitely doesn't pronounce that well, Ben, but you're looking good, Ben. Your boys are looking good. Syria's magic run's done. Belgium beat them 2-0, and Italy has really handled its business against a solid South Korean team that nearly finished top of their group. Emphatic win for Italy to get into the round of 16, and then the next day, England's out! In Football Manager, England's and they lost again in classic English fashion. Took the lead early and then let it go late. But England has gone down. Ukraine has survived Dr. Congo and is going to the round of 16. Colombia has beaten Nigeria 1-0 with Duvan Zapata scoring the goal. And an 85th minute winner for Svanberg for Sweden to knock out SMS in Serbia. I'm sorry to my English. I know out of every nationality, there are more English people in the chat than any other. So I'm sorry you've gone down like that. But Brazil was a very difficult draw in the round of 32. And England takes the early lead and lets it slip. Rodrigo, of all people, scored the 82nd minute winner after a Neymar penalty rippled the net.
It's coming home.
Maybe next time. Colombia has beaten Nigeria. That's their first win of the tournament, actually. They drew their way into the knockout stages. Ukraine's win over DR Congo is there, and that means our ties in the final match of the round of 32. The final matches: Greece, Denmark, Algeria, France, Spain, Australia, Argentina, Ivory Coast. The funny thing about that's Ivory Coast won their group. Argentina didn't. And Ivory Coast's reward was getting to play Argentina. Steen Spearings, nice. Sulawaga this seems to be his time to move. Oh, Mutaraji only has a year left on his contract. Let me just see what he wants. All right, like if we can negotiate a new contract at a more reasonable wage, you know, like a more reasonable wage for his contract, less stupid bonuses, then maybe I would do it. They locked in the 50% sell-on fee? It's in there now, isn't it? Yeah. He's locked in his 50% sell-on fee. Oh, I hate that so much. The point of renegotiating the contract was to get rid of all those stupid bonuses and stuff that he had. And the most important one, the biggest one, the 50% sell-on fee is still there. Can't you change the percentage? The arrows are grayed out. If the arrows are grayed out, sadness awaits. Sell them for $1. Nah, I don't think I want to sell him yet. The only reason we would sell him is to free up his wage, and honestly, if we negotiate his wage down, he's gonna get mad at like this kind. Definitely, he's gonna get mad at this. Yeah, he wants wage increase, which means it might actually be time to sell him. We had a year of Ismail Mutaraji, and now we go out and we drop him off for 4.7 million. And Zagreb takes him off our hands because that man's. That's a lot. That's a lot. He wants even more, and we're thin on wage. We agreed to that asking price. What are you talking about? I don't even know what he's mad about. Earlier this stream, you saw it. We agreed to that asking price. This wasn't me setting a new asking price. His asking price was already agreed. What did we do to treat him unfairly? Not negotiate a contract? I've never seen that. Is that you offered him out? Yeah, I know. I offered him out for the agreed asking price. The asking price that we'd already said yes to, you know, because he was okay with it. Hey, I'm just going to walk back off of that. He doesn't want to leave. He'd be very interested in speaking to other clubs. Cool. Let's see what comes back on that message we sent out. We get a non-league team every time. It's the least exciting draw ever, but you know what? We're there. And one day after Bayer Leverkusen, well, I guess we're playing the backups in that match. Fun. Yoko stubbed his toe when he's out for 10 days. Well, that's nice. There's not a ton of guys that would be willing to sign Mutaraji, given the amount of money he wants in his wage. I've repaired the relationship up to this point, but be very interested in speaking to other clubs. So let's just try and do this deal. Let's move him on. Let's make our money, and I need that wage now. We needed him last year. I don't think we need him this year. If we free up that spot, we will be able to fill it with somebody that we probably like better. Problem is how much money he's asking for relative to the rest of the teams, or relative to the other players on our team. I mean, like, the problem is how much money he's asking for. Nope. Nope. Luke Lasso. It's Ted Lasso's child. He's come of age. It's Luke Lasso. Shut up. That's awesome. He's not good enough. I can't make a move on it. But nice, you know, cool. Nice little sneaky thing in the game. You got Luke Lasso there, popping up as a regen. It's cool stuff. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin. We continue to track because apparently wherever he is doesn't value him very much, but he is also under contract for the next 3 years. So never mind. Mishi Batshuayi, really? We're doing that now? We're doing Mishi Batshuayi, really? Yep, there I am. There I am, adding him to my short list. We're doing Mishi Batshuayi now. Johnson's already on my short list. 725,000, but he's 32 years old, and look, I'll give him a year. I'll give him a year into contract. Give him a year. Give him a year. See what happens. Bobby Smith, and looks like Spain won. Beat Australia 2-1. Greece! Great effort from everybody. Greece with the penalty. Chatsi Giovannis, the Greeks unkillable as always, into the round of 16. Maybe a shocking result against Denmark. France has gone 2-0 against Algeria. Tough match. Second goal, 94th minute from Thomas Lemar to put it away. And Spain on the edge. Wins 2-1. Australia pushed him late. Aymeric Laporte in the 77th minute for his new country. Australia had that level late into the second half, and my boy was playing Bobby Smith on the field, dropping a 6.8 with a bruised leg. Florids Dorfer. All the announcers around the world saying, oh, great performance by the Australian left back, Bobby Smith. He plies his trade at Floridsdorfer AC and the Australian League, the Austrian League, excuse me. Oops. And now we get Argentina, Ivory Coast, the last match of the day. Donnarumma's retiring. I don't get why he can't just leave now, but it's cool. It's freaking cool. You know, I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. I'm glad that he's there taking up training resources when he retires in a week. Yeah, I think that's sick. We've got, no matches to train for, so no competitive matches anyways before his retirement date. So he's still here, still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Still doing his thing. Shout out to him for doing his thing. Everybody else was good, except for Daniele Donnarumma. So, did Ivory Coast pull off the upset in the round of 32? Oi! 88th minute, Christian Romero, and Argentina's into the round of 16. Great effort. Great Ivorian team, it seems. They're back where they need to be. They won their group and ended up very unluckily drawing Argentina, and then that happened. So, what's the tree look like? Well, we got to go to stages and then wheel. That's the tree. U.S., Jamaica, Croatia, Belgium, Brazil, Colombia, France, Greece, Austria, Germany, Wales, Italy, Ukraine, Sweden, Spain, Argentina. What a match that is. The U.S. has a shot to at least get to the semifinal without having to play like one of the best teams in the world. I mean, Belgium and Croatia are both really good. Jamaica's got Leon Bailey, who has dragged them by the haunches to the round of 16. Wales, who knows what they're capable of? They just blew out Uruguay 4-0. They seem to be great. Ukraine has won every match it's played in this tournament, including against Brazil. But they are on a tough side. Whoever comes out of Ukraine, Sweden, the battle of yellow and blue, is going to get Spain or Argentina. Who's the U.S. coach? Please still don't beat. Oh, yeah, we've already covered this. It's Steve McLaren. Which, nice. Heiko Herrlich. I don't know who Walter Perazzo is. Spain's coach is Marcelinho. Italy's coach is Gattuso. Nice. Paulo Sousa. Interesting. France's coach. I feel like I know this name. Or is he in real life? Oh, he was the Lille coach. Okay. Christophe Gaultier. The Lille coach, and they won the title. That makes sense. Brazil's coach is Vinicius Eutropio. He's been the coach since Tiche stepped down. Tiche, however you say it. I don't even know. Interesting. A Mexican coach of the Jamaican national team beating the Mexican national team? All right. Here's the Wales coach. It is Michel, the head coach in real life of Getafe. He's coached Pumas, Malaga, Marseille, Olympiacos. Yeah, just some dude named Michel. Doing a pretty good job, I would say. But we are going to head off for today. The Champions League is starting, but stick around. We're going to go make somebody's day, though. So even if you're going to go watch the Champions League, you're pulling it up right now, you're getting ready to go check it out. We are going to parachute in on somebody, go make somebody's day. That is always our goal, always something we love to do. Give people that great, maybe once in a lifetime experience, or maybe the start of something good, Just have a look around. Stream week, playing in Austria, streaming every day this week. Oh, this dude's got 5 followers, chat. I think he's literally just started. And for somebody who's literally just started, he's got a pretty good looking setup. He's got a pretty good looking setup. Yes, if any lookups weren't done, refund them. Absolutely. 83. I'm super sorry I didn't get to it. I was absolutely lost in the sauce. Clow as well, I see as a lookup. Sakamal also redeemed becoming a Discord VIP. So, 83. Oh, and I love Silas and Voompa too. Such an interesting story. Came out that he had a different name entirely. He was Silas Wamangatuka, but then it came out that he wasn't Silas Wamangatuka. Fascinating. So let's, shoot a mod a message, Sakamal, and we can get you up to the Discord VIP level. So you're always popping up at the top in the Discord. Very, very fancy, very cool. As for this raid, this guy just started streaming. He's literally got 5 followers. This is going to be a wild experience. He's playing in Austria. He is Salzburg. We'll get over it. He's playing Man City right now and seems to be holding his own, so mad respect. We've got the Raise Your Dorfers good. Be sure to drop a follow when you come in. Make a lot of noise for a second. I'm assuming he doesn't have any mods. I didn't when I had 5 followers. And so moderate yourselves. Be a good person. And, ask him how he's doing, how he got into streaming, whatever. I will see you tomorrow, normal time. We'll be here, Dorfers, and maybe some Elden Ring. Cool! Off we go, lads! All right, word of the day is gregarious. Love it.
Gregarious.
That is tending to associate with others of one's kind, enjoying or tending to enjoy the company of others. Synonymous with social and sociable. The documentary is filmed inside the burrows of the gregarious prairie dogs. It's Greg, or Gregarious. Gregarious. See you at the end of another stream for another word of the day.